just Doc Mom. I'm good with that too. We also had Didi, which popped in before the stream. But yeah, how is everyone doing? We are going to be checking out the full interrogation of Darrell to hear all of his lies. This is something that I didn't do when I did the first run of my trial, but I think it's important because during the trial they only do like, I don't know, maybe an hour or two of this. So I think it's important to see. So how you guys are? Is the stream going okay? We are good? I don't know. You guys hear me well? Is the video good? It seems good on my end. Can I put it in 1080p? I don't think it's gonna make a lot of difference. But yeah, how is everyone doing? A lie counter. Oh, that is something that we can do. I'm down with that. Let me just set it up. It's gonna be quite easy. Let me just one of this. Okay, so we're gonna use that one. And what will be a good image? Oh yes, he's not walking as he always does, or like he used to, but I guess that's to be expected. But he's doing good. I mean, he's eating, he's going to the bathroom, he's walking. He gets tired at the end of the day, but overall he's doing good. Like, he was really scary. He had to go to urgent care right away. It was scary, but he seems to be stable now. So thank you for asking. All right, let me just look at an image. This one looks good enough. I'm gonna take this, copy, paste. 1 second, I'll be right there with you guys. I'm just doing the image counter. Take this. I don't have paint in this computer. Hey, thank you. I don't know how to say your name. It just looks like a bunch of numbers. But thank you for being here. You gotta know the final count. Oh, it's going to be like, we're nearing 1,000 now. And we'll still have like half the trial to go. So maybe we're looking at maybe 2,000 objections at this point, but we'll see. It's gonna be interesting to watch. Your knowledge of American law is pretty thin, and although you speak fluent English, there are some funny Brooks's that gets by. I know. I mean, I'm a foreign guy watching a trial, but I mean, I think that's part of my thing, you know? Oh no. Oh, my camera. Hey, we're back. That's one of my things that I see myself when I'm doing commentary on these videos. I see myself as a member of the jury, and most people, like common people that are in that jury box, they don't know the law, but they still have to make a judgment and a decision about the trial. And that's the way that I approach it. Is that I'm just a member of the jury sitting in the trial and just looking at it. That's the way that I do it, because you guys can go and hear the opinion of a lawyer. There's plenty of lawyers that have covered this case, but I give a fresh perspective in that I'm not one. I'm just a guy just like you and everyone else, like most people. So that's the way that I approach my commentary. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so I guess we should start, shall we? Let's start with oh, I forgot. I almost forgot. I was doing the lies thing. Okay, and we put it like here. Save as JPEG. Put it on my desktop. Add an image. It's called lies. Desktop. Oh, not that one. All right. How does that look? Does that look good enough? Hello, California Dream. How are you doing? Rory's mad at me right now because I took I made her take a bath. She doesn't like to take baths, but she needed one. So the weather is nice right now, so she can just dry off. But yeah, she doesn't want to be near me because I had her take a shower. All right, let's start. Let's start.
Yeah. All right.
How's it? You okay?
No.
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 It hurts bad.
Your shoulder?
Bad.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm doing the Crime Circus edit. If you guys would like to watch it on your own, I'm gonna put the link here so you guys can just go and watch it. But I'm using his edit. And yeah, that's lie number 1.
Bad.
Well, it's gonna be sore, man.
Yeah.
But at least you know nothing's broken, right?
Yeah.
Good.
So they say.
Well, they know what
Definitely
they're
might
doing
be
up
torn
there.
though.
They know what they're doing up there.
Hey, good morning, Kelly.
Did you sleep okay?
No.
Sleep all right? Better than if you had a bunch of other people around you, though?
Better than that, but no.
Yeah, I can believe that. That's not a lie. He had a bad night. Like I can believe that he had a bad night of sleep. After doing that, it will be terrifying if he didn't.
Shoulder hurts too bad right now.
Sure. They got you some McDonald's, I see.
Yeah, I couldn't really eat it, man.
What'd they get you?
Fish sandwich.
What'd they get you for breakfast?
Some type of little sandwich. I didn't even eat it though.
Okay. All right. What'd you eat last night?
I did.
Nothing? I know they got you something, didn't
I mean,
they?
some from Quick Trips and chips, and so I didn't even eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you said you hadn't eaten since like Saturday, so.
So he hasn't eaten nothing, and yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kelly. Who orders a fish sandwich? Ugh. I love chicken sandwiches. If I'm going to go to a restaurant like a Carl's Jr. or something like that, a McDonald's, I will order the chicken sandwich. But yeah, never the fish. Hello, Angie. How are you doing today? Good morning. And Rory's here. Look, he's here. Look. Freshly showered Rory. How are you doing? How are you doing? How is everyone doing? It smells nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to, but
Just kind of because you're unsure of all that's happening.
unsure the pain. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm like, what in the hell?
But you got something.
And I'm gonna counter each lie individually. Oh, 100 pounds. That's half my weight. Jesus. I'm gonna count that individual lies. Like I'm not gonna count every time that he talks about his injured shoulder. That's one lie. But we're gonna keep going with the amount of different lies. Because if I count every time that he complains about his shoulder, I will the counter will break.
Something in your system now so that you're not so.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I'm glad. That's something. I know the shoulder's struggling.
Bad.
Shoulders worse than the knees, though.
Absolutely. I know something is wrong. I know something is wrong.
I just need to verify some more of the personal information. Can you bear with me and do that, Darrell?
And I got my coffee. This mug, Lady Jester got me this mug. I love it. It's like a skull, but it's like burnt copper. I love the way that it looks.
Do you mind that? Some of the.
I just want to know what is going on.
I'm going to tell you. But I got more to tell you than I did last night, so that might help you out. It took me a while to get. It's your girl's crazy, right? Yeah. So we'll get to that. But can you spell your first name again for me?
Darrell. So y'all.
Objection! I don't consent to being called that name. I don't know what he's not saying that right now.
Talk to her.
Yeah, we'll talk
I did
about
not,
it.
but yeah, someone did. Darrell, what's your middle
That
name?
girl is a nutcase.
Hello, Destiny. Welcome. How are you doing today? Police show how stupid he shows to be when he's out of touch with the fact that the police have body cams. He sounds really dumb about it.
That's my daughter's mama though. I love her.
Yeah.
And I love her to death, man.
We all got somebody.
What's your middle name, Darrell?
Edward.
Edward.
Yeah. I'm getting
Brooks?
I'm sorry, man. It hurts so bad. I'm getting teary-eyed, dude. Like seriously, I know something is wrong.
Brooks, right?
Yes, sir.
Junior?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's your date of birth, Darrell.
2/21/82.
So you're 39.
Yes, sir.
Remind me, what's your home at 40?
4014 North 19th Street.
Okay.
And then I had to, because that light doesn't go off in there or even dim, so I was trying to
Didn't even dim?
It didn't even dim, so usually my comfortable side to sleep on is my left side where my shoulder, so when I turned over there, I was just like, oh my God. It came in there, it was like, are you okay? I was like, no.
Yeah, you married, Darrell?
No.
No?
It's a jail, Brooks. It's not a hotel. It's a jail. The lights are not gonna dim for you. Taking the injury and going to the hospital and taking resources away from his victims makes me so angry. Yes, me too. When I was watching that and thinking that he was there. Hello, Tony. It's the 4th-year anniversary of tragedy. Hi, everyone in chat. Yes, Darrell, I'm here. Yeah, he just did it. Hello, Michelle. Everyone's here. I love it. Everyone's here. Hello, Jester. Awesome that you are doing commentary for the video live. This is one of my favorite moments of tragedy. Yeah, hearing him completely expose himself with lies is great.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly.
But yeah, watching him fake his injury and take doctors away, it's so...
Supposed to be.
What's your phone number again?
414. 339 5677.
Well, what's the 610 number you gave me last night?
That is my direct number.
What's your direct number?
610-2153. Sorry.
610-2153.
2153.
That's your direct.
Okay, I'm Mexican, so I don't know. Maybe the US is different. But what is a direct number? I have my phone number, and that's the only one that I have. I don't have another one that is direct to me. What does that mean?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're not married. What's your girlfriend's name?
Erica Patterson.
What's your girlfriend's name? Erica Patterson. And remember in my last video, he was like, not girlfriend. Well, you said that it was your girlfriend then.
And she's your baby mama?
Yes.
How many total kids do you have?
I have 3.
3 kids?
Yes.
And you were born, was it Milwaukee?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yes.
So born in Detroit, live in Milwaukee.
Yes, sir.
Last grade you completed, what was that again?
12th.
Another one of his lies. According to everything that I researched for, he never finished high school.
And are you working right now?
No, not currently.
How long you been out of work?
In offices, there is often an extension. A direct number is the one. Okay, I have that at work, but let's be serious. Darrell doesn't work. Darrell doesn't have direct numbers. He doesn't have an office. Hello, she did. Hello, Allegra. Hey, Allegra and Nick. Hello, Nick. How are you doing?
Let's see, when did I get locked up from Milwaukee? Just a few months.
Anything to do with the pandemic that's been hitting
Yeah,
you hard?
that's the
Money.
reason why. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
That's the reason
It made
why.
me smooth off.
Okay.
I got stuff lined up though, so.
Yeah, like what?
I'm probably gonna go back. I was working at a sheet metal place,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm probably gonna go back there.
Okay.
That,
Another lie. He was not in Eminem's job. He was not doing Eminem's job.
that was ideal.
They do like the stamping or?
We do. I guess they like steam and paint the metal pieces and then like ship them out like car metal parts, machinery parts, like front car frames,
Oh, okay.
all different types. All I really do is just a lot of heavy lifting because they have the trucks come in, you unload the trucks, and then we just hang the metal pieces on the.
He's starting to do it. He's starting to forget. He's moving his right arm now. It doesn't hurt that much now. Like, but look at his arm.
The little machine thing that comes around, they take them, the pieces go through like this little steamer type machine thing, and then they paint it, and then they come back around, and we just take them off the hook and just put them in the box.
Wait, he said that he had a mortgage? Where? Who will give this man a mortgage? Okay, after Hansen here, I live in Milwaukee. The high school he claimed to be was Riverside High. My mom went there. Tigers. Riverside Tigers.
Load them up, put them back on the truck. It was 4 on, 3 off, so that was more ideal because
That's a great schedule.
I mostly have my children the back half of the week.
Okay, that's another lie. He never has his children. None of his children. One of his already is 18 and he doesn't live with him. Another one lives in another state. Hello, Tony. And the other one you don't see that often, if at all.
But since all this, I've been having them every day. So it's like,
How old are your kids?
my son is grown. My oldest daughter is 14, and my youngest daughter is 7.
You said your oldest son's grown. How old is he?
He's 18.
They all live with you then in Milwaukee?
Well, my son doesn't.
Your son doesn't?
My son doesn't. But
Okay. All right. That's not,
Yeah, but he said that his daughter lives there, and I don't think he lives even near there. She lives in another state, and he doesn't pay alimony for her.
Eric is not his mama, is she?
no.
Okay. Who's she mama to?
Arsenaway, my daughter, my oldest
Okay.
daughter. Yeah.
All right. So, so you have 3 kids. All right. So, look, Darrell, I haven't talked to Erica personally. I know. So part of what happened last night is she was just being strange, you know.
Which she is because she drinks.
She's a nut. You said she's
She
a
drinks.
Nut. You said she drinks.
When she does that,
So we got a report about an altercation between the two of you. Okay. All right. But they couldn't find her for hours. That's part of the reason I didn't know anything for hours. You kept asking, right?
that's what it was.
So they couldn't find.
Darrell is so sure that he's the detective Carpenter is his buddy, and that right now he's telling him all the information that he needs. It was Erica's fault that they didn't give him the information. Right.
Find her for hours, and I had to kind of stick with and hang out with you, and then I'm just guys are looking for her, and finally they find her and they talk to her, and it seems to me based on their conversation where they're at, she could be a little out there. We don't know how.
Well, technically he says, how does he think he's going to whistle out of this? They have his car. Well, the thing that he's relying on is that it's not his car, it's his mom's car. So he thinks that because it's registered to his mom, they're not gonna link him to it.
Yeah. We don't know how women can be, right? Have you ever been married?
No.
3 baby mamas or 2?
3.
3? Are they all whacked? Or just one?
No, my son's mama is, like, she's from out this way. She's from New Berlin. Grew up in New Berlin out here. Sweetheart.
Okay.
Works, takes care of home, sweetheart. And her second son is autistic.
Yeah, takes care of home without your help. You didn't pay child support for your son, so she had to tough it out herself.
So she's really, really, really hands-on mom. No issues with her at all. Erica's the only one that I have problems with. Even my youngest daughter's mom works, comes home. We don't fight. We don't argue. We co-parent. I have my daughter most of the time.
He has his daughter most of the time when she doesn't even live in that state.
And she's okay with it. Erica, she's a sweetheart until she gets that alcohol.
The alcohol's the problem.
Then you all type of bitch ass niggas, and I have somebody touch you, and I'm gonna keep my daughter away from you, and I'm gonna make sure you never see her again, and you talk to bitches every time your phone ring. I'll hit you upside your head with this pen. Or just
That never happened. I'm very sure that never happened. Maybe one of those 3 things happened, but I think most of them didn't.
she's even my mom doesn't even like her around when she's drinking.
So that's kind of where I'm going with it. I've never been with anyone that is as bad as what you're saying right there, but I think he can attest to it. We've all been.
Dan probably looked like he been through it with some chicks, man.
We know some of the crazy things they'll say sometimes, but again, and this is to give you more.
Yeah, I would love to hear those phone calls too, but someone said in the comments those were probably not even recorded anywhere. They were just not used as evidence, so they were just destroyed. They were done. They don't keep that records that much, so we probably never gonna hear them.
For clarity, and like I told you last night, every now and then you can see it's just the 2 of us. There's no one else here, so it's just, I know there were some other people last night that had you uncomfortable. That's gone. That's all gone. I explained to you why that was going on. You know us. We're not going to do nothing to you, right? You're trustworthy. You can be comfortable with us. We're in this room. It's just the 2 of us, just the 3 of us. So we can, I feel like, talk in a more open way and a more comfortable way where there's not anything around that you feel is.
Hello, Vicky. Good morning. I'm glad to catch you on a live. I'm glad that everyone's here. We have a lot of people in the chat, and all of them are faces that I recognize. So thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. It always means a lot to have people and that you guys give a like to the stream if you can. Let's get to more people. I remember my start as a YouTuber for this was a live stream. So if you guys give a like to the live stream and share it with people, we can get more people in the community. His lies about Erica behaves when she drinks absolutely dramatics. Yeah, I don't even think that she behaves like that. Yeah, I know people that when they drink they get aggressive or they start acting out, but I think that's more to himself.
Strange, right? You got to spend a lot of time with us. But the reality is right now, Darrell, I don't know Erica. I know you described her. I didn't speak to her. I didn't know her. I've been doing this a long time, and I know some of the domestic claims they'll make. So again, I'd like to sit down and try to chat with you and learn a little bit more about you and Erica and what makes her tick, both when she's on and when, more particular, she's off, and get an idea of what's going on. And what I consider this conversation, Darrell, is more information sharing. I'm not going to sit here and be a total jerk and say, talk to me and sit here and say nothing. I got some ideas on kind of what she said, but that's all we got. And I don't know how accurate what she said might really be. And that's why I want to give you an opportunity, if she's off the fucking wall, and I need to know it, to give you a chance to tell me. Like I said, just the two of us.
She definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
She needs to be on some type of medication, man.
Sure. I hear
And
you.
Oh, he's biting his tongue right now. Like he needs to be in some type of medication. He should be on medication, but he willingly didn't take that ever. Well, after he stopped.
knows this from the past. Like, I've been dealing with her for 16 years, so this isn't just some chick I just met a few years. Man, I've been knowing her for 16 years.
Gotcha.
Going through this with her.
Okay, let's do the math. He knows her for 16 years. His daughter is 14 years old. So that means that Erica was about 15 when they met and he impregnated her. You don't want to be telling these dates, Brooks. It only hurts you.
Okay. So
this isn't the first time she's even told my mom to, I'm gonna get this, even in the past, I'm gonna get him locked up.
Okay.
And then
sorry.
My mom.
Oh no.
It goes back to 2000.
What's his name?
Xavier.
She
Keeps drunk and remember I kept saying that she fucking acts a fool and I'm the one that pays for it.
Yep. I remember.
I just had to pay $1,000 to get out of jail just because.
There we go. That's the thing that he's most angry about. That he had to pay $1,000, well, his mom had to pay $1,000 to get out because he ran her over with a truck and he had to pay his bond. Well, his mom.
Because she was mad. Oh, you was talking to another bitch.
Yep, I remember everything you said. Everything you said.
Don't nobody can't keep shit
But I'm
about
sure
money.
there's a lot more to it that I don't know. So that's the goal here, okay?
This fucking girl. I can't believe
So,
shit.
You ready? Should I start reading?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's all right. I'm not. I just don't feel rushed.
Pull my fucking hair out.
All right. Darrell, do you understand that you do have the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir. Oh my God.
All right, so the rating is right. So from now on, everything that he says is admissible in court. So he's over. He willingly was dumb enough to not have his lawyer inside with him. So this is all on him from now on.
God. Okay.
So just as we're chatting with you, we'll just write down, so we get your story straight. We'll probably be writing down a few notes from what you say, okay? Just so you know, I got my pad on the table here. About Erica, right? You got one child with her?
Yeah.
How old?
14.
What's her name?
Arsenaway.
Arsenaway.
Yeah.
Okay. She a good kid?
She's acting out now.
Okay. Where did you meet Erica?
I met Erica in Nevada.
Like Vegas or somewhere else?
Reno.
How did you happen to meet her out there? Like, what were the what's the circumstances?
Just being out and about.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Kelly. He's a career criminal. He knows what happens when you give up your rights. He should know, but at this point, that he needs to have a lawyer. They're gonna give him a free lawyer.
Okay.
Just being out and about.
How many years? So Arsenaway is 14. How many years ago did you and Erica get together? Did you meet?
About almost 16. It's been about 16 years.
Okay.
Hello, Tony.
Were you working out there at the time in Nevada?
Yep.
Was she too?
She may have still been in high school, maybe.
Oh.
Yes, she was still in high school, Brooks. You shouldn't. You don't talk with people from high school when you're 23. You were an adult, a grown adult. You cannot do that. Just stay away from high schools, Brooks.
Okay.
Back then.
Okay. And you guys never got married?
No.
How old is she?
31.
31? Okay, so is she originally from there?
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha. And you said you were originally from Detroit, ended up out there working, and you
in
met her.
Milwaukee. No,
Oh,
I was
Nevada.
born in Detroit. I grew up here, but I ended up staying on the West Coast for a few years, and
Okay.
that's how we met.
Okay. So, did you get...
Hello, Chris. How are you doing? I haven't checked if you had any more videos. I've got, guys. If you guys like drums, if you guys like people who play drums, Chris has a great channel. I love just playing his videos on the background and just listening to the music. He's a really talented guy.
guys stay in Nevada? I guess walk me through kind of, if you can, I guess you guys journey a little bit from Nevada to how she said something about Georgia. Maybe you were in Georgia for a while. I don't know if that's right. And then now you guys ended up here. How?
Yeah.
Kind of what's your guys' timeline?
The Georgia thing was because we were off and on for a while, and
Mhm.
the Georgia she ended up initially because her mom had custody of her kids. She has 5 kids.
Okay.
She lost custody of all her kids because of drinking and domestics with her other boyfriends and her other 2 baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a frequent. It ain't just with me.
Sure.
This is a theme with her.
Yep.
She fights with everybody she dates because of her drinking. Her family took the kids. Her mama.
Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, Chris.
Her mama was the first one, and then one of her cousins had got the other girl or something. I can't remember exactly how it went, but I know her mom had 3 of the kids.
Okay.
Her mom had my daughter, and then 2 of the other ones. 2 of her.
Hello, Frasar. I didn't see you there. Works against him because he admits he can control himself and other people can influence. Yeah, he is a very temperamental guy. Like, why would you blame someone else? You're the guy that did it.
Her other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom just basically put her foot down, like, look, if you're going to continue to drink and do what you're doing, I'm not going to let you, So her mama just basically, I'm taking the kids. You can't do what you're supposed to do.
Hello, Wheeler. Good morning. How are you doing today?
To take the kids. And her mom moved to Georgia first.
Okay.
She stayed in Reno. Then maybe after about a year and a half, maybe 2 years or something like that, her mom convinced her, look.
Yeah, Tony. Tony says, look at this guy pretending he didn't just commit the most heinous crimes. Yeah, he just ran and injured a ton of people and killed 5 at this point. The 6th one didn't die until a bit later. But yeah, it's in. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, Frasar. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm doing well. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. And good luck with the yard work. But yeah, he's responsible for his own actions. And yeah, right now, he's just setting up the stage to blame Erica for everything. He's painting Erica like this monster that doesn't take care of his child and any of his children, that he has 5 and he doesn't have it. It doesn't matter, Brooks. What you're saying about her, it doesn't matter. Even if it's true, it doesn't matter.
Come and try to build a relationship with your kids now. It's been a long time. You ain't seen them in a couple of years. That's why she moved to Georgia.
Okay.
Her mom passed away, though, 2020 July or something like that. Her mom passed away, but her mom's wish on her deathbed that she told all her family is don't let her get those kids. They gave the kids to her anyway.
Okay.
I would call that a lie. I don't believe that happened. I have no proof, but I don't believe it.
They was staying from hotel. They didn't even have nowhere to stay. They was staying.
I don't know why they name her as Sinaway. Why?
From hotel to hotel to hotel.
Were you in Reno or Georgia at this time?
I was in Milwaukee at this time.
Okay. How many years ago are we talking?
This is recent. Her mom passed 2020.
Okay. When did you get back to Milwaukee?
I got back to Milwaukee years ago, 2017, 18, something like that. I had been back in Milwaukee. And at that time, like I said, we've been off and on these
She's
16
down
years.
south for a while. During
Right. I didn't know we had, like I said, we go off and on. When I get to the point where I'm like, look, dude, I love you to death. I'm always going to love you to death. Even my child's mama, I care about you. But while this is going on, I'm not finna. That's the reason why we wasn't having any contact.
Okay.
So,
I mean, obviously you stayed in somewhat contact.
yeah, that's my child's mother. I'm always going to try to, make sure she's okay. At least that, even if we're not actually dating.
Yep.
I'm at least going to be like, do you need anything? Are you all right? My mom, too. My family, my mom didn't even meet her.
Hey, I appreciate that, Tony. There's no love in Darrell's heart. I'm betting he's getting the wrong kind of. Oh, I am sure of it. Like you can see when he was doing his thing and he was doing this with his hand, that's when you know what he's getting in prison. But I don't wish that on anybody. I hope that he's just doing his time and that's his punishment. I don't wish harm on anyone.
Her until she came to Wisconsin. All these years, and my mom just met her in June.
And do you stay at is it your mom? You talked about your mom. Is it her address you stay at now?
She owns the house.
She owns the
house. She doesn't stay there anymore, but she owns the house.
Okay.
She has her own house she stays at.
I think we put your mom as emergency.
Yeah.
What did you say her name was?
Dawn.
What was the last name?
Woods.
Dawn Woods. Okay. All right. So then, when is our Sinaway? Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes, sir.
Is she up here, or is she still in Georgia?
She's still in Georgia.
Okay. When did Erica come back up here?
Do you see that? Did you just hear that? That's another lie. He just said that he had his kids. Hey, be careful with driving, Kelly. He just said that the girl, his daughter, lives in Georgia. When a minute ago he said that they stay with him. So which one is the truth, Brooks?
Back up to the Milwaukee area.
She never was here in the first place. She didn't come here until June.
This year.
Okay. It was
the
first time ever being in Wisconsin, being around my family, my mom and everybody up here, because her family won't do anything for her. You're gonna keep drinking. They basically told her, we're washing our hands of you. You don't want to do right. We got to take on the responsibility of your kids. All the kids are still in Georgia. None of them are up here. So what does that tell you?
All Erica's other kids.
Yes, all of them are. Yeah, and they just basically told her. They tried to get her to go to rehab. She didn't want to go, so they just was like, fine. If you want to stay hotel to hotel, drinking and doing what you're doing.
Chris says, Devin, other videos are out about the chances of him getting another extension of his appeal. They say all that he's gonna get no chance, but he has been. They can. The thing is, Chris, they can give him the entire time. They can give him infinite extensions. He can work on his case for 10 years, and it will still be the same result. They are gonna uphold his conviction. That's why I don't fuss about him getting an extension. It doesn't matter. He will still be in jail at the end of the day.
We're done. We'll make sure the kids are good, but we're done. And that's when my mom stepped in and was like, look, you staying hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel. Maybe it'd be best you come up here and we can get you set up and get you a job and start helping you get on your feet. My mama told the both of us, not just Erica. She said, man, whatever y'all need, I'll help.
Okay.
Boom. She came up here.
Very nice of Crime Circus. Like he's now full motion on his right arm. Like he doesn't care anymore. He's starting to flail now.
I showed her how to make a resume, get a job. She got a job at a hotel. Everything was going good, but she starts drinking.
Did she stay with you at your mom's place for a while?
She was staying with me at my mom's place for a while, yes.
Okay. On North 19th there?
Yes, sir.
So it was just you and her. It wasn't your mom staying there. She just owns it?
Yeah, she owns the property, yes.
Okay. So she comes up in June.
And everything was good. Everything was good until.
So what's this thing you said you just got out of jail like last week? Did I have that right from her?
Yeah, no, it wasn't from her. It was a paternity case here in Waukesha for my son. So it wasn't a criminal case. I had what did they call it?
So it was
some type of hold.
It was unrelated to her?
It was unrelated to her. I think it was because I missed court.
Okay.
But they were saying it was because I have to pay the rears now that my son, the regular child support order isn't on my name anymore because my son's grown and out of school. And his mom.
Hello, David. How's your evening today? How is the UK right now? It's such an enigma, extreme personality. Yeah, he's bad.
I've never had any state assistance like food stamps or anything like that. So the order, they ended it, but they said I have to pay the rears.
Of course you have to pay the rears, Brooks. You have to pay for everything that you didn't pay before. That's how it works. Just because you didn't pay and then just because you didn't pay before and your kid is an adult now doesn't mean that you can just not pay. He already spent that money. You know?
And I had a court date, I think, in the summer sometime that I missed, and that's why they put the hold out.
Okay.
So when I came here, all I did was they picked me up. I came to Waukesha. I went to court maybe a few hours after I got through booking, and they was just like, okay, well.
It was a Waukesha warrant?
It was a Waukesha paternity.
So it sounds like this goes back to what's your
2003.
son's name?
It goes back to 2003.
What's his name?
Xavier.
Where does he live?
He lives in Menominee Falls.
Menominee Falls.
Yep.
Okay. So it was a paternity warrant, reference him. So he's not in Waukesha, but he's in Waukesha County.
Yeah. Well, when he was born, like I said, his mom is from New Berlin.
Okay.
I guess that's Waukesha County.
Yeah. All right.
So the order is out of that county.
So that got all taken.
Yeah, I remember when I was in the UK, there was no sun at all. It was all clouds and cold. But I like that. He hasn't gotten assistance because he leached off Erica Patterson remedy. Yeah. I had to delete that part of my video because YouTube didn't like that I put that card on the video, which I think that is not fair because it's public knowledge as it was presented on the trial. But I'm not gonna start fighting with YouTube.
Taken care of though once you got released from jail and whatever needed to
I have another court date coming up for that. It's just to make sure that I can, verify some things for them. Am I going to be working? Because the rears, they aren't like really significant like that. It's not like I owe $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 or something crazy like that. They just you just got back pay. That's basically what they said. You just got back pay. He's 18 now. He's grown. He has his own job, his own car.
That's not correct.
Yeah, just pay.
Yeah, it seems like your son is doing more. Your son is doing more than you now. He seems to get his life together. He got a job. He got a car. He's doing stuff on his own. Unlike you, which you have none of those.
Okay, I didn't even know I had the court date. That's why I was like, when they said I had a warrant in Waukesha, I said, for what? They said, oh, it's just paternity. I'm like, my son's grown. What?
Well, yeah, but you leech off her mom by not paying her. She still has to pay for his food. She still has to pay for his education. He still had to put that money out, and you need to repay her your part for that. So it doesn't matter that he's grown. Thank you for stopping by, Chris. Good luck with your lesson.
Right. So you're still in North 19th, right?
Yes, sir.
Is Erica out?
She's not around me.
How long has she been out of there?
She hasn't been around there since October.
Okay. Where did she, so I didn't talk to her. Where did she go?
I have no idea.
Okay.
She says she knows people. She has friends that she hangs out with.
Where
I
did you
don't
say they are?
I don't know. I could not tell you.
Well, we met her friends on the trial. Cody and Kirby.
I could not tell you. My mom just told her, she said, y'all, if y'all gonna keep arguing and doing all this, you gotta go. You keep it.
Very Darrell to think that he has the high ground on Erica with his history. Like, it's so Darrell of taking the high ground of someone. Yeah, it's so on character.
In contact with her though, like
I haven't
with a
been.
parent?
I haven't been. Recently, I haven't been because my mom was basically just
So
like,
your mom threw her out?
she didn't really throw her out. She was just saying, if you're gonna be drinking, if y'all, you know, because my niece and nephew are here.
Okay.
They see this stuff. My nephew calls my mom, and he's like, dude, she out here tripping.
Okay.
Uncle keep telling her to leave, because it'd be times where I know she'd come drunk, and I tell her, just leave. And I'm not going nowhere, you bitch ass motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. And my nephew would call my mom, and because I kept telling her, I said, don't call the police on her. She just
I don't buy that. I don't buy that happened at all.
drunk.
Okay.
It's not, she's not, trust me.
All right.
When she comes to it, she's
And if you guys catch a lie that I don't hear, let me know, just so I can put it on the counter up there.
gonna be crying and, oh, I'm sorry.
Was she drunk yesterday?
She's drunk. Anytime she can get a bottle, she's drunk.
I hate that. A lot of criminals do that. When they're asked a very specific question, and then they answer in a completely different manner. He was asked a direct question, yes or no. He was drunk yesterday, and she's like, she's drunk all the time. That's not an answer, Brooks.
Okay, I understand. Was she drunk yesterday?
I have no idea.
Did you see her drinking yesterday?
No.
No. Okay. So you don't know if she was drunk yesterday? Okay. But didn't see her drinking?
No. But I guarantee you, she probably was, most likely.
I guarantee you, she probably was, most likely. Let that phrase sink into your mind. I guarantee you, she probably was, most likely. Thank you, Joy.
Okay. So,
She only acts crazy like that when she's drunk.
you know what? She didn't have slurred speech or anything.
Yes, she did.
did?
Yes. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to lie and say, oh, she was just, I saw her doing this. If I didn't see it, I'm not going to lie on her.
So,
But I know how I've been dealing with her for all these years.
Yeah.
I know.
what brought you to Waukesha yesterday? How did you get out here?
I was meeting up with a friend to watch the Packer game.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I was out here.
Where did you go to watch the game?
Here
To
we
a
go.
friend.
Here we go. This starts the role of lies. I was here to watch the games. You were not here to watch the games. You were here to watch Erica.
And then Stephanie,
Stephanie's a lie.
Her house, a bar, or?
house.
House is a lie.
Yeah, I don't mean to make you uncomfortable or anything, but what's the address there? What street
I
is it
have
on?
no idea. About
That's true,
Waukesha.
because
I
it's a
don't know
lie.
streets.
What was
I
it
don't know.
near? I know you had to see something near it. So what was it near?
Like a gas station?
Have you been to the house before?
No,
Never before?
no.
That's true because the house doesn't exist.
What's Stephanie's last name?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
When did you guys set this up?
Maybe a couple of days ago.
That's
Okay.
a lie.
Like I said, I have a few friends. I have a
Oh, that's
few
the
friends
biggest lie. I have a few friends. That's not true.
in Milwaukee that have people out here, so
Okay.
it's not. I don't, like I said last night, I don't know the streets in Waukesha. It's not where I usually hang out at, so I couldn't say, well, this street, and this, you know, I couldn't.
All right.
Stephanie, like a friend of of yours or like a friend of a friend?
A friend of a friend, mutual friend.
And what did you say her
Just
last
like-
name was?
I have no idea.
How long have you known her?
That was my first time meeting her.
That's a lie.
So,
So how did you get the number to know the house to go to?
a friend.
So how did you get to her house?
My friend. I went with my friend.
Okay, who's
That's a
that?
lie.
My friend, I don't really want to say his name. I don't know if that's going to incriminate him in anything. So,
That's true, David. When talking to the police, you should always tell the truth. Well, I would say I'm very torn on the police because I've seen police try to get people to confess when they're innocent. I've seen those interrogations where they are so they want a guilty party and they try to pull it out so hard that they lie. I don't know. It's a difficult. Always talk to your lawyer first. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so let's go with this. How did you come? I know you saw Erica yesterday in Waukesha because we talked to her. Now I don't know everything that went on, and I'm not saying I believe everything she told the other officers.
Hello, Mandy. Good evening.
How did you come to meet with her in Waukesha? One, and two. You say you don't know Waukesha, but where did you meet her? A gas station, a park? I know you met her. Where did you meet her? What happened yesterday?
Yeah, it was-
Because if this is BS, like you say, and I know you met her, what happened?
I
So
met
what
her
happened when you met her? Where did you meet her? Let's start with that.
by a gas station.
Okay.
I don't know what I was supposed to be getting some money from her.
This is the first time that he was not supposed to get any money from her. He wanted money from her because of the $1,000 that his mom paid, but he wasn't entitled to that money.
Okay. For what?
It was the rest of my money that she had of mine that she was holding for me.
Lie.
Okay, how much?
It was supposed to be $350.
Okay. And what did she, why
That's a
did
lie.
she have it? Why was she holding
Well,
it?
she had been holding it for me for a few weeks now, but like I said, I hadn't seen her. She had seen
Right,
my
but
mom
what was she
already.
holding, why did she have it? Why was she holding it for you?
She was just holding it for me because I told her to hold it for me. But
Lie.
it didn't have anything to do with, this was weeks ago. She had been holding the money.
That's not true. He wanted his bail money to get his mom that. I'm pretty sure his mom was telling him to get my money. I loaned that money to you and I'm not gonna see it back.
And because I had no contact with her, I couldn't tell her. And my mom wasn't going to let her come to the house to bring it.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, look, man, if I'm going to be out there, I'll meet up with you and get the money, but I'm not hanging out with you. I'm not having sex with you. And she was just like, oh, you want to kill? I'm like, I'm not finna do none of that.
That's
Okay.
a lie.
You know what I'm saying?
That's completely a lie. She never told him that.
And I'm not supposed to be around you. I get that. I understand that. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not supposed to be around you.
I'm not gonna lie to you is a lie.
I love you to death, man. You're my baby mama. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be like a hangout thing. I told her, I'm like, I'm out here. And she's like, oh, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? And I'm like, look, I'll meet up with you to get the money and, you know, give you a hug or whatever. But she was like, well, yeah, I need something. Can I? I'm like, no, we can't do it all that. I'm not.
That's a lie as well. That's a complete lie. She told him where she was, and he was the one that got there. But no, I didn't want her.
I'm going to have sex with you. I'm not going to hang out with you or none of that.
All right, so you told her you weren't going to do any of that
I'll be
stuff.
back in 1
How did
second.
you set the meeting up? Did you talk
Get
to
the
her on
lies
the
from-
phone, Facebook Messenger, text message? Because
I talked to her.
I don't think she said anything about that. So just, I mean, if she's BS, how did you
Yeah, because
create a meeting with her?
This is what she does. If
Well,
she
hold
can't-
on one second. Hold on, one thing at a time. How did you set the meeting with her? How do I verify?
That's what I'm saying. If she can't get in touch with me that's what she'll do. She'll go to social medias and do all this and try to
Okay.
talk to people and all this and that. I got in contact with her through a mutual friend that we both know. And I was like, okay, tell her I'm out in Waukesha or whatever, and I'll meet up with her to get the money. And then she put us on the call. And she was just like, where you at?
Three-way call?
Yeah. And she was just like, where you at? I'm like, look, I don't know where I'm at. Do you still got that money? She's like, yeah, I want to give you the money and I want to do this and do that. I'm like, no, I'm not finna hang out with you. I'm gonna meet up with you, get the money, give you a hug and kiss. We'll talk later.
Was it still daylight?
It was still daylight. It was still daylight.
That's true.
So
After the fact.
This was, I think the game was still on.
Game was on. So
The
you
game was still on.
left Stephanie's to go.
Yep.
Okay.
The game was still on. So I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I want to see you. I ain't seen you in like a month. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to lie and say, man, that's my baby mama. I love this woman.
Every time that he says, I'm not gonna lie, that it's a lie.
But I can't hang out with you. I can't do anything with you, you know, that type of thing, deal, and whatever the case may be. But, yeah, that.
And this is on your cell phone? The three-way call, obviously, is your cell phone because you're not
No,
home, right?
my friend's phone.
Friend's phone.
Yeah.
That's a lie. The imaginary name, the imaginary friend Marcus didn't have a phone.
But yesterday, so do you have your phone?
No. That's what I'm saying. No.
So who is the friend whose phone you were using to talk to her on a three-way call?
I don't want to say his name because I don't want to.
Because it doesn't exist.
Okay, I guess, so you saw her though, right? You met up with her? Okay. So, how did the conversation with her end?
With me walking off and her being pissed off that I didn't want to hang out with her. I said, look, I'm not supposed to be around you. I'm gone.
Okay.
When she
Whose
said,
car
oh,
did you use to get out
she
here?
said I didn't have a car.
No, whose car did you use to get to Waukesha?
My friend is the one that said he was gonna go hang out and watch the Packer game. I said I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
And he inserts himself into that situation. Do you realize that? He wasn't even invited to watch the game. He was like, nah, I'm going with you.
Whose car did you use to get out to Waukesha?
I didn't use anybody's car.
Where does your friend live?
My friend lives in Milwaukee.
So you didn't walk to Waukesha. Whose car
No.
did you guys use to
My
get
friend,
out?
I just said my
What
friend.
type of car does he have?
I
I'm just trying to figure out how you got here.
yeah, I know, but it seemed like you trying to like spin me up or something. Like
Oh, it looks like they're trying, Brooks. They're not even trying. They are succeeding in setting you up and getting you to talk.
I'm just asking how you got here. Whose car did you drive out here?
I didn't drive at all.
That's a
Whose
lie.
car did you come out here in?
My friend.
Okay, right. What kind of car is it? So here's the thing, Darrell.
Okay.
Obviously, you know, she's coming at us. I told you she's talking about some domestic related issues, okay? You know, and I don't know if she's on BS. I don't know if she's not.
I'm telling
Hold
you.
on, let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. I don't want you to get...
Yeah, because
Hold on, let me finish. You know, I don't entirely know all that, okay? I'm just right now trying to figure out how you got out here. So I got to step out with my partner for a minute. Just relax. I want you to get you all nervous, okay? But, you know, I'm not trying to be confrontational, but I don't think when you meet her out in Waukesha, and you're not from Waukesha, I think a reasonable question is to ask, how did you get out here?
Yeah.
Whether you drove, someone else drove, and if so, when you got out here, what type of car you were in. So just every hour or so, my boss, he knows we're out here. I just got to call him and say, yeah, we're talking.
That's a lie from Detective Carpenter, but I'm not gonna count that.
I'll call you back later. Just got to step out, throw in a line with him, and we'll come back. Just chill out here, enjoy your soda. We'll be right back. All right? Sound good? Okay.
So we done talking or?
No,
we'll
we'll
be back in a
come back
minute.
and talk
Just
to you.
chill out, and we'll be back.
We just gotta make that
back in that. So I just got to make that call.
That check-in call.
All right?
In the middle of the conversation?
Lol, it takes an ignorant person to be speaking with the police, and they're like, okay, we don't want to speak with you right now. Let's take a break. You're incriminating yourself. We know what you're doing. And then he is the one that stops them. And she's like, no, I want to talk more with you guys. Come on.
Well, do you want to tell me about the car?
Let's go another couple minutes.
Yeah, but
I mean, I got to call him. I can come back, but I just...
listen, I'm willing to listen, Carpenter. You've been straight up with me. You've been straight up with me, right? Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is I just want to know what I'm looking at and if I can just notify my girls. That's it. I don't have a problem with talking to you guys at all. I just want to know what am I looking at. That's
I told
it.
you at the start, she called about some domestic abuse-related stuff. Now, I didn't talk to her myself. I told you that at the start. You said she was crazy. We talked about
Y'all know that. Y'all talked to the woman.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Oh,
He never said that he spoke with her.
I apologize. You talk.
Other officers that we listened to the interview.
Slow down, Darrell.
Did she look beat up? Did she look like, dude?
Darrell,
Like, come on now, man.
Slow down, dude. All right? We can't explain it to you if you keep talking over us. You know what I'm saying? All right? I didn't talk to her. I didn't see her. Okay? Now, she said you met out here, which you've confirmed. All right? You're from Milwaukee. All right? And I'm just asking you. You have to understand, I don't know everything. You know, so that's part of the reason I'm asking you questions. Okay? I didn't talk to her. I don't know how crazy she is or isn't. You know, I want to believe you when you say she is. All right?
It's just
but part of it is
just when she drinks.
Yes, it's asking you,
I'm not
okay.
just going, you know,
what's going on
down the toilet.
Shut up, Brooks. They're explaining to you the stuff that you're asking, and you keep talking over them. Shut up.
You know what I mean?
With her,
she does
as
this
far as
all the time.
How you got out here, too. How did you get out here? You know, what car did you come out? What car did you come out here in?
Our job is detail oriented. You know, a lot of people think our job is to like get people in trouble. Our job is
no, I understand that. It's just hard to be like when you go through this and you don't even know. Like I haven't even been able to talk to my girls and be like, yo, I'm okay.
Have you?
You know what I'm saying? Like this,
you've been through this
be in
a lot?
a situation like this, and yeah, but I've been able to call somebody too.
You've been.
You know what I mean?
Right. Well, who do you want to call, Brooks? Why would you want to call someone? Who's going to help you with this? Your mom, Erica? You gonna talk to Erica again and tell her to recant what she said so you can get out? Is that it?
Please just say, hey, did y'all go to? I'm okay. Did y'all go to? Are y'all good? Okay, I'll talk to y'all when I.
They know you're okay, Darrell, because we knew you were going to be here for a while. So I know an officer talked to your mom and she knows you're okay.
But how do I know that? Like,
well, I'm not going to make that up.
I know.
I know you haven't, but I'm not going to make that up. I know she knows you're okay.
I'll stay in these.
But
it don't matter what I do, man. Even when I don't do shit.
Hold on, Darrell.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to overly frustrate you either. That's what I mean. I know you've been arrested before, right?
Yes.
You've been through this shit before, right?
Yes.
Right.
Have you ever prayed on it?
Yeah, I pray. Yeah, that.
What's your religion, if you don't mind me asking?
Christian.
Christian,
very strong.
Born and raised Christian.
Born and raised,
Lutheran?
Baptist.
Baptist.
Strong family, both. I got reverence. My
that's a lie. That's another lie.
My granddad, rest in peace. My grandma, my daddy's side with reverence. My mom, strong church family. I grew up in church, being baptized.
Do you go regularly every Sunday, or?
I try to. Since the COVID, our church isn't doing congregational things. They're kind of just doing it like online. You can watch the service on Zoom. Whatever the sermon's gonna be for Sunday, they broadcast it live on Facebook. So me and my mom, since we can't actually go to the church, which has been our church home ever since my mom was little. So I have the same church homes, baptized in that church.
I can believe that. She has to tell some truths in order for his life to land better. He is a fake religious person. I have no doubt about it. But this, I believe that what's he saying right now.
Buried my sister in that church. That's the only church I really know.
Take communion and stuff.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I'm strong believer. Strong. If you talk to my mom, you notice that off top when you talk to her.
Any of the tattoos religious you got? I don't really know all of them.
I got this Virgin Mary.
Yep.
This cross when
Sure.
my grandma when she died. I didn't get the scriptures that I wanted yet.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna get some scriptures. A few Psalms, a few Proverbs. Proverbs is one of my favorite books.
Yeah, I'm Christian. It's a powerful thing, talking to God.
It is. It's just my thing is this, man. Like,
And I cannot imagine like going in there and speaking with a criminal, like being in the role of Detective Carpenter, him being a Christian, and just listening to this guy lie and do all these things. And it must be frustrating.
like I said, I probably made a mistake by just having contact with her.
You made a
But
lot of mistakes.
Why do you say that?
Well, because of how she acts. She's like, it's almost like she forces me to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I'm forced. It's either you're not. I'm gonna take you out of your kid's life. You're not. I'm gonna keep your kid away from you.
Like,
You're talking to females. I'm gonna. It's almost like she makes me play by her rules. And if I
she makes me. This is showing the power that Erica has over him. Like he believes that she can make him do something. It's incredible.
don't, she has me by the balls because
Hello,
I'm
Gene. How are
already
you doing?
going through stuff as it is, and I'm like, why would you do? My intentions is like, dude, you've been around my family. We got a child. You've been around my other. Like, we not them type of people. Like, I love the shit out of you. Why do you do this to me? And when I don't do shit, I don't do shit. So why would you put me in a position to go through something like this when you know?
That is the truth that he's saying right now. He doesn't do anything. All right. I remember when he sells the card that he doesn't curse. He curses a lot.
I don't do anything because I don't want to hang out with you.
Has anyone ever arrested you for putting your hands on her? Not Waukesha necessarily, but Milwaukee, anyone?
No,
Never?
never.
You don't have
When I got
have
arrested,
any open cases that you can't contact her?
Yes.
You would have said that?
yes,
What's that about?
that's because we had a domestic that she claimed I smacked her, punched her, did some stuff like this.
No. You had a domestic when you ran her over with a car, Brooks. That's very different than just hitting her. You broke her leg.
When was that?
This was recently. I got the case is open.
So you did get arrested.
I'm going through the case right
You got
now.
out.
I got out, and you know why?
Okay.
She's calling and telling them, "Oh, I was just drunk. I was just mad. I was just drunk. I was just mad." And they said, "Oh, we're gonna." Milwaukee picks it up anyway.
So it happened in Milwaukee.
So she was recanting to Milwaukee?
Yes.
Okay.
And she told them I was drunk. That's why I said it. She called my mama and told my mama the same thing.
No, that's not true. Darrell told her that to his mom to call Erica and get her to recant from what she said so he can get out. It was Erica didn't call his mom. Yeah, David, that's one. I debated that with my girlfriend. It's like, why would someone be interested in this man? Like, why would you see someone who has nothing going on from him, that he's violent, that he's volatile, and be interested in hanging out with him? I don't get it. My best guess is drugs. That's my only explanation. But what do you guys think?
My mama was pissed because she had to pay all this money to get me out of jail for something that I didn't even do, that she told my mom I didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You will put me in this position just to be like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I was drunk, I was mad, you was talking. Why would you do that to me?
Sure.
Why? And that was the whole reason why, on top of her drinking, and my niece, because my niece is still kind of young, my niece, if any type of yelling and stuff like that, because my sister, rest in peace, she passed away, and my niece's father used to fight. So when my niece, if you even rah, 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 my niece gets kind of like,
what is it with this family and fighting? Why do they like to fight so much? Like I cannot count. I cannot remember the last time that I fought with someone. Like for real, I'm not a. I don't get it. But why would they like to fight so much?
The hell is going on? She gets real. My nephew was kind of like, oh shit, because he's 22. So he's like, Mom, she out here. What should I do? Just tell your uncle to tell her to fucking leave, or we are going to call the cops. But then I'm the type of person, I don't want to call the cops on my baby.
You've been through a lot with her.
16 years.
So I can see how that's frustrating.
I don't want to call the cops on my baby mama, but I will throw her under the bus during my interrogation.
Let me ask you this. I don't want it to be overly personal, but it's a thing I probably don't understand. You've had to battle with this with Erica for 16 years. Call it the elephant in the room. I'm white. I don't know what it's like to be a black man. I'm sure there's inherent struggles with that. Would that be accurate?
Yes.
Right.
Or a lot of them from the legal sense. Do you ever feel it's hard for you to succeed? Or are you happy? Do you feel like you feel like America gives you good opportunity?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like to be in your shoes. Do you feel like it gives you good opportunity here, although maybe not as good as others? Do you feel you're better off here than you would be somewhere else? Or do you have resentment like, my fucking...
And this is very important. What Detective Carpenter is trying to get out of Darrell right now is that if this was a terror attack somehow, like he's trying to get him to see how truthful he is about his connection to terrorism. Like he still doesn't know why this happened, and he's trying to see if Darrell did it for terrorism purposes. Like he hates America. The man has held him down, and he's ready to take over.
Countries against me. It just feels like, how do you I feel, in addition to everything you're putting up with her?
I definitely, I don't feel that, my country is just, I don't feel, I really feel like, there are definitely, it's harder to get the benefit of the doubt being black. It's harder to, and I'm not saying you guys, but majority of the time, you're kind of looked at as a troublemaker, or, even if you have a record that like I said before all this stuff, I have been in trouble in a decade.
Okay.
A decade. That was 2011, and that was for weed. So it wasn't like I was just running around and just doing all.
But you were a criminal, Brooks. Like, I don't have a record. I've been on this earth for 35 plus years, and I don't have a record at all. Like in my job, they sometimes need for me to go and get a certificate from the state to say that I don't have prior record, and I can get it. Why is it hard for you to have zero problems in your record?
All this stuff, like, I come from a good family. I didn't have a father growing up, but I come from my mom, she busted her ass, man. Mm-hmm. 2-3 jobs sometimes. So I've been through being on welfare, having to stay from house to house, and being in homeless shelters. I've been through that growing up. I remember standing in the government cheese lines and having to get all that stuff because we didn't have.
Sure.
I remember all that, so I definitely do feel like I don't get the benefit of the doubt sometimes being a black man. I feel like it's easier because of my record to just assume. I do feel like that. Sometimes I feel like I do have a little bit against me,
Sure.
but it's no place I would rather be than.
Well, yeah, you have a little bit against you, but you put that against you on your own. It's your own fault that there's stuff going against you. The fact that you have a record, yes, it is an incommodity. It is something that you put yourself in your shoulders. No one did it for you.
Here in America,
Okay.
there's no place I would rather, I do feel, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you working and stuff like that, you can succeed. You can,
Sure.
you can. Like, I come from that. Like I said, I try to be hands-on with my kids. That's the most important thing to me in this world is my children and them not.
That's a big lie. That's a big one. You don't care about anyone but yourself, Brooks. You're a narcissist. Your kids are just brief touches on your life. It doesn't matter.
Having to go through what we went through, and I don't want, because I'm not going to lie, I love this girl, man.
Erica?
I love her, man, to death, man.
Well, there was a separate trial for Erica, David. He pled no contest to that. So, and he got some years added to his sentence because of it. But not from this. They had to do it in this trial to establish the motive. One of the motives of him running over the parade.
I love her to death, but she knows. She knows. I would, like, why would you do this to me? She knows this.
Mm-hmm.
She know I would never hurt her or anything like that, but she goes so off the
He knows I will never hurt her. You ran her over.
fucking handle. And it's like, why, dude? You get my freedom taken from me. Just for trying to love you?
Right.
Just from wanting you to do better.
Yeah.
For me saying, when Georgia was going on, like I said, they were staying from hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel. Sometimes roach infested. I don't know if any of you guys been.
Oh, he loves that. He loves doing this bit of everything that he's in or someone else is in. Is always, it has bugs. It has roaches. We had to eat spam.
Atlanta, it's not the cleanest place. It's not, okay? It's not. Y'all going through all this stuff, and I say, look, I got your back. Whatever you need.
Can you imagine Darrell telling you, I have your back? I will feel less safe if he said that.
Man, whatever, I got your back, dude. My mom, hey, you might need to leave from down there. You don't got no support. We can help you get set up here. We got your back. You got a whole side of your family that you never even met. My daughter, she haven't even met my mom and my side of my family because of, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, you got people that support. Like, come up here and listen, you know what I mean? So that was the plan. It wasn't never like,
right.
You
and
know,
then it all went. Yep, it all.
She started.
It hasn't changed. It goes sideways.
She started
You got to
drinking.
deal with that, and then she makes this complaint, which gets you back.
Yeah, and it's
in
like,
the
why
legal
do you
system.
do this to me? And I promise you, my right hand to God Almighty on the throne with Jesus next to his side. The woman is going to sit up there and say, I was drunk, I was mad, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, now I got to go through everything just for you to do that. Why did you do this to me?
So you think she's gonna come back to us and say that here?
I know she is. She did the same thing with that. And then my mom was calling her, and then she says, oh, well, I was drunk and I was mad and he was talking to females on his phone. So
Yeah,
you send me
flailing the phone with his hands. Yeah, the plan was to run from the cops. Yeah. See what he's doing? Erica made me do it. She puts me in a fit of rage. She made me do it. She's the bad guy. Yeah, he's always been set up to fail.
me to jail.
It doesn't seem fair.
It's not fair. Why?
From your perspective, I totally see.
My mom was like, well, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, I don't live over there. I can't go over there. My mom works third shift. My mom is 60-some years old. She can't go all the way from Oak Creek over there on 19th to make sure my daughter is going to school and do all this and do all that. And my nephew, like I said, he's 22. He, half the time he with his friends, half the time he doing what he do, and half the time he don't even come home till late. So that just leaves her in the house. And that's why I'm like, why would you do this to me when you know? You know all this is going on.
You're fighting. You're fighting hard, and you're trying to get through her. You know,
I just want my life back, man. Listen, I love this woman.
Oh, that phrase. I just want my life back. You're never going to have your life back, Darrell. Unfortunately, you forfeited your life into living in a jail cell for the rest of it. Never gonna happen again.
I love this woman. I would not hurt this woman. I want to see her do better, but I don't want her around me if she's drinking because I'm going to get in trouble. She's never going to be like, oh, I'm just mad and this on the spot. She's going to wait until I'm freaking locked up and then be like, oh, I'm sober now, so I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. When are you going to get in freaking trouble for doing that?
That message is loud and clear to us. We understand
Has any of the things you've had happen with her affected your ability to get work, or is it mostly the COVID and everything else?
Well,
no. The inability to get work comes with him being an uneducated guy with a record that doesn't really have a commitment to be able to work. You cannot depend on Darrell Brooks. So why would you hire him?
Like I said, the sheet metal job, I got laid off. So that wasn't due to anything I did, obviously. It was just kind of like, I wasn't the only one that got let go.
With that question, I'm just trying to understand you better, not knowing you, Darrell.
Yeah.
And not being black myself, and not knowing what your life is like. I'm just trying to get better understanding you, because you got her to deal with, you got two other kids, I'm sure that's not easy. You got the justice system to deal with. I mean, do you ever feel like fucking white guys, like say me or him, and you've treated us great. It's the same thing. It's a little easier for them to get through.
I would think.
I mean, does that make you feel? You've treated us with complete respect, but as a black man, does it kind of some of all that make you? Does it make you feel in any way mad at white people, resentment towards white people, just because of what you went through, or no?
Definitely
you don't.
Not.
Again, he's trying to. What Carpenter is trying to get out of Darrell is do you do this for any racial hate, any motivation to get you to act as a terror attack? He's still trying to figure that out. If there's more people involved with this.
Not at all, man.
A lot of people do. So good. For
I
you
wasn't raised to be my mama always told me it ain't the skin color. It's as humans we always say don't judge, but it's kind of hard to not have an opinion about something.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is that he's a little bit racist. That his mom told him to not be racist, but it's hard to not be racist. What? How is that a defense, Brooks? Like I was raised into not being racist, but I'm a little bit.
But my mama she always taught us this. Like I said, my dad got 11 kids, never took care of any of us. My mom only had 2, and my sister's dead and gone. And she always stressed to us, it's not, you judge people by their character, how they carry themselves, not by their skin tone, not from their social status. Some people are born into money,
Oh,
some
he
people
did a
aren't. You can't
big
help.
swing
You can't
with
help
right now.
that. You can't help. The family you're born. You can't choose your parents, choose your family. You can't do that. But she always told us that's not how we act. We don't discriminate against people because of their skin. We don't down talk people. We don't do that shit. My mama would have my ass.
Well, sounds
You're
like
not
a good
into that.
person.
Man, my
Well, she seems like she needed to have it quite a lot.
mama would have my ass if she found out that I was doing some racial shit or, some bullshit like that. My mama's not gonna have it. And even right now, to this day, I'm almost 40 years old, and if my mama tell me something, I'm like, yes, ma'am. 'Cause
I
she
can believe that. I can actually believe that.
don't play. She means business when she's serious, and that's why I said if you talk to my mom, she will tell you everything. The girl is a sweetheart until she gets that bottle.
So yesterday you were telling me a story about caught like I don't know if it was your first felony, you caught a felony about some weed, right?
Boy, that
So
was
you
the
got-
last time I had been in trouble.
Right, that was like early
Like a
2010s. You had
it was
like a
like-
round or what do you call it?
A half a blunt.
And then you said you got hooked up with like roach or something like that.
Yeah, for
So
roaches.
you got dicked over that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Okay. Same question again. We're treating each other with respect in this room. I know that's not always the case with every cop that you ever run into.
The ones last night, boom.
Do you get upset at law enforcement at all
I mean,
over that stuff?
I'm not one of those people that just is like, oh, fuck police. Oh, fuck them. Oh, they're all dicks. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not that.
Remember when we're gonna get to that point on the trial where he said that he doesn't curse. He's cursing like a sailor right now. And I'm sorry, I always try to keep at least my language family friendly, but I cannot control what they say. If they say curses, that's something that's going on right now on the trial. I myself, I'm not gonna curse. I feel like I'm disrespecting you if I do that, and I don't ever want to do that.
I mean, that's unrealistic. And I'm would like to consider myself to be a pretty understanding type of person to not think
That's a lie.
everybody's an asshole.
You don't paint with a broad brush.
No, I don't do
You
that.
realize that sometimes you might have a bad cop and sometimes you might have a decent guy.
Absolutely.
That's
I don't,
reasonable.
I don't, I'm too old to think like that. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
sure.
That's just
Well, with all-
foolishness.
Yeah, with
You know
all
what I
the
mean?
stuff, all the stuff going on, in the news,
And I
last
definitely
year.
wasn't raised like that.
right?
I had my first girlfriend was a white girl.
Mm-hmm.
Weird flex, but okay.
No, I just wasn't. My mom she didn't raise us like that. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated, regardless of skin color and regardless of social status or however they want to say. Nah, we human beings. That's what it is. Somebody disrespect you, then that's something else. But as far as how I was raised that way. Like we don't.
I don't buy it. I don't buy this whole thing about him being raised like that. I just don't believe it.
Do that.
Mom sounds like a really good person.
Don't do that. And that's why I'm saying she didn't.
Has
Man.
Erica, does she ever just make you, I can tell she's a very, she can get you
I'm so tired
frustrated.
of going through this over just.
She ever cause you to lose control?
Yes.
No,
Has it ever gotten physical
That's a lie.
between the two of you, ever?
no. The only time it's ever got physical with me and her, my mom was standing right there, was when she would not leave because she was drunk, and my mom had to come outside to tell her, just go. Then she listened.
And where
It
was
didn't
that?
this was in my mom's backyard. I didn't hit her. I didn't
Well, yeah, you lived in your mom's backyard. That's where they parked the car.
choke her. I didn't push her. She acted like she was gonna hit me with her alcohol bottle. She didn't swing it all the way at me, but she like rose it up at me like this, and I grabbed her arm and I was like, "Mom, Mom, you know what I'm saying? And then my mama came out and was like, whoa, you gotta go. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. He cheating on me. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
I call that a lie.
My mama was like, just go. Just go. I know she wasn't, you know what I mean? I knew she was just drunk. Like, that's why I said, I know. I'm not trying to, when she is not drinking, she's a sweetheart. So I'm not gonna demonize her and make it seem like, you know, she's just some scum chick of the earth, because she's not. It's just the drinking.
How long ago did that happen, what you just told us about?
This happened in like August, September.
All right. And your mom stopped it. So
Yeah, I called my mom because I didn't know
saw
what. Yeah, she saw it. Hell yeah, she saw it.
All right. So, in regards to what happened out here with her yesterday, part of the reason I'll be straight with you that we asked some of the things we asked Darrell is because part of what we got to do is fact check too. You know, so I know you're telling her, you mean she's crazy, she's off the wall. Like I say,
It's just when she drinks. It's just when she drinks.
When she drinks.
I just want.
He likes to point that out. Why do you care if they paint her as a drinker? That's what you're saying.
But to be fair, I'm not saying she's just some
I didn't see
mental basket case. She does, when she's drunk, her words is she blacks out, so she doesn't remember. I don't know if that's true.
All right, cut him off.
But I know she does a 180. If you talk to her sober, sweetheart. Crack jokes, laugh, smiling, bubbly, personality. Hard not to like her.
Yeah, we got the picture on that. Yeah.
Yep.
Drunk?
Yep, got it.
I've even, my daughter, her family and all that, we've even recorded her drunk and played it back for her the next day and said, this is how you act. And she'd be like, I said all this, I did. This is how you act when you're drunk. Now do you see why people don't want to be, now you see why your family is just like basically saying, okay, we're.
And I've seen this before. I've seen this.
I will call that a lie as well.
So you're not the only guy, you know, with somebody that acts like this. So I totally understand where you're coming from. Message received.
So on that note, Darrell, you know, we still don't, for us, we don't totally know at this point. Usually a lot of times there's one story and there's the other story. A lot of times, I'll be honest, the truth is somewhere in the middle. And that's not necessarily saying you're a liar, she's a liar, all the people we talk to are liars. There's always
But you are a liar.
perception. All right? And that's why, you know, we'll kind of fact check. It's like, all right, is it what this person told me is true? It's like, all right, it doesn't necessarily seem totally, but I could see how they perceive this or that. Or, you know, we fact check with someone and say, okay, yeah, this is how that happened. That's why I'm asking you some of these questions. What's your buddy's name? What's your buddy's phone number?
I know,
Okay?
I know for a fact
like
though,
that,
if she would have known her, if I did something to her, she would have called you guys immediately, especially drunk.
Again, you say you didn't know if she was drunk yesterday. You did say you didn't saw her drink, and she was drinking. I have like a Mike's Hard Lemonade, which is not even alcohol to me. Like for me, that's a sugary drink that has some alcohol in it.
Especially with her being drunk, she would have let it be known. I'm finna get you. She would have told me. Off top, she would have told me. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm kind of confused. Like,
And she didn't tell you that she was going to call cops after yesterday?
what reason would she, like, that's the whole thing. I'm thinking, like, you can't, so
Not saying
I'm
she
cheating
had a
on
reason,
you,
we're
or
asking
you
if
think
she
I'm,
said she would.
yeah, well, she always, every time she's drunk, she says she's gonna get me in trouble. That's like one of her main themes is when she tries to low blow me. She'll take it to, I'm not gonna let you see your daughter. It's usually, oh, I'll get you.
But you don't see your daughter. Your daughter is back at Georgia. What?
All right.
I'll get you locked up. I'll get you touched. I'll make you won't never see your daughter fucking
Did
with
she
me.
say that yesterday when you got that up?
Yes.
She never said that.
She did say
Yes.
that. What specifically? Like, you
She
gave a lot of
said-
examples there, but what
You
specifically
ain't-
did she say yesterday?
So you out here and you ain't hanging out with me, or you ain't see? I'm gonna get you locked up, and I'm not giving you your money.
Said,
That's a lie. She was perfectly fine, just hanging out with her friends.
I'm gonna get you locked up.
Yes.
Said Vegas.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the money is the reason why I even agreed to meet her.
Sure. $350 is worth coming out and getting.
So, what's your buddy's name? Can we get that? If we gotta talk to him to verify you're on the up and up and she's on some BS?
His name is Marcus.
Lie.
What's his last name?
I don't know his last name.
You are his friend. This happens with every single liar or criminal that tries to name friends. They know the first name and then they don't know the last name. If it's your friend and you are close enough with him to go in his car to watch a game, you know his last name.
What is his phone number?
Four
That one I can understand. Not knowing his number, I can believe that.
6
But it's not still a lie.
7. Oh, wait, hope if I have my freaking phone somewhere. 467 85 31 or 30 or something like that.
114?
Yes, sir.
And he lives in Milwaukee?
Yes, sir.
And you guys came out here together?
Yes.
Okay, so he is.
Well, like I said, Stephanie was. She's a older mixed lady, so she's not. You know, she.
Who do you know in Waukesha other than her?
I know a guy named Tyrion.
I don't believe that he knows someone called Terrion.
I met
Terry on that.
I don't know where he lives now. I've been knowing him for maybe 5-6 years. I just know he stays in Waukesha.
5 or 6 years, and I assure you he doesn't know his last name.
So he comes down to Milwaukee a lot, and then he comes back up here. I don't.
How old is he?
Like 34, 35.
34. Where did?
Maybe.
Give me.
I know.
how many times
I know a
have you
lot
been
of.
to
I know a
his
lot of females.
I know a lot of females. I'm not gonna give you their names, but I know them.
Well, how many times have you been to Tyrion's house?
Once in like 2018.
So he knows these guys for years, and he went to his house 3 years ago. Is that even your friend anymore?
You remember?
It was like an apartment. It wasn't a house though.
Apartment?
Yeah.
Do you remember what was
Hello,
near?
Ollie. Hello. We have some people from the UK now. You had David. Christine is from Norway. No, not Norway. Scotland.
I think it was like right on the main street.
What's the main street? There's a lot of
Like-
streets. Like is
Whatever
it near
street.
downtown?
What would be considered downtown?
Where all the bars and restaurants and
It-
It's like a
shops are.
business district. Is Stephanie's
I-
place near downtown? Is there a bunch of bars and a business district
I didn't-
right near there?
The only thing I can remember is a gas station, like a kitty quarter gas station. I think this street is like a one-way. Whatever street is right here is like a one-way.
Yeah, he's remembering the path that he took on that day, because he was coming from a one-way, and then he got himself into the wrong way of that station. That's somewhat true.
And it's a gas station like right here.
Remember what kind of gas station? With the Mobile Speedway Quick Trip hometown.
Not a Quick Trip. Not a Speedway. Like the blue and white one.
Blue and white. Any schools or parks nearby our house? Something like that? Anything you remember like that? Trails?
I know that park. I know that park
But
is by
it was a Chevron. Chevron is white, the blue and white. It has some red, but it's mostly blue and white.
like old girl's house.
By whose house? Stephanie's?
Yeah.
Park. What?
I don't know the name of the park, but it has like a little creek or it was something going on out there yesterday to where a lot of shit was blocked off.
Oh, he's mentioning the parade. He knows that there's a parade going now.
Okay.
I don't, like I said, I don't know about Waukesha. I don't know, but it seemed like everybody was at that park, kind of walking around that creek,
Like a playground type park, or like a
like a park. It seemed like a little creek or something. Well, I don't know if you would say a creek.
Yeah, he said that he was on Wisconsin since 2016 or something like that. He said that he's been there for 3 or 4 years before 2021.
Would that be? But
River?
I don't know if that's true. That could be another lie, but that's what he said.
Would that be a river? Does Waukesha have a river? Well, I know it's just a small body of water. It's like, how would I describe it?
But there were barricades blocking some shit off near there?
No, it looked like in that area.
In that area. Remember when I had a lot of pain in this shoulder? I'm moving it around now.
In that area, it looked like
Look at that.
a bunch of
Full
shit
motion.
was like blocked. You couldn't go down certain streets or some shit. I don't know, but that park is close to the old girl's house where, that's why I said, look, when our friend was like, you know, your baby mama trying to get in touch with you. And I'm like,
And this is another thing that I'm assuming the friend is the one that lives in Nevada. I forgot her name, but the one that testified on his favor. I assume that's the one that he meant. And that she called Marcus to tell him that Erica was Erica called girl that I can remember, and she called Marcus that tell Darrell that she was trying to get in touch with him. That's too much. Those people never met each other.
yeah, what's up? What's she telling you? What's going on? And she was just like, well, she said she got some money for you.
That's a lie.
And I was like, why would she tell somebody else? That's what I started thinking at first. Like, that's like, why would you think? Because she'll tell me the same thing. Don't tell people our business. So then when she put us in, when she merged us in, you out here. I'm like, man, yeah, but I'm like, what's up? Like, you got, yeah, I'm okay, cool. You gonna fit? No, not staying out here like that. I'm watching the game and I'm gone.
So she tell you where to meet, or you tell her where to meet?
She told me where to meet. I said, it's a gas station right here.
That's true. She told him where she was. She didn't tell her that she wanted to meet with him, but she did tell him where she was.
And she was like, is it a park right there? I'm like, I don't know. Is it a park right here? They're like, yeah, there's a park right down here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, just meet me over there. I'll get the money from you, give you a hug, give you a kiss, and, you know, I'll call you later or whatever. It wasn't supposed to be us hanging out, spending time together. It wasn't that. It wasn't supposed to be that.
Right.
She got mad because I didn't want to do that. That's why I kind of figured, but like I said, I didn't see her drink. I'm not going to sit here and say I saw her drink. I'm not going to lie on her. I didn't. But when she started acting like, yeah, you finna, that's when I kind of was like, she probably been drinking. She probably haven't just stopped drinking, but you was drinking sometime today. I know you was drinking sometime today. I didn't tell her that. I said, yeah, because she's acting too.
We need to stop him. Carpenter, we need to stop him talking about Erica and go and move on. We need to move the conversation forward. We know we heard this a lot of times now.
You know what I mean? Oh, you just think you finna get the money and leave, and you must got some bitch waiting on you, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, see, this is why I just should have just watched the game and left, dude. Like,
all right, so
the fuck, man.
Hello, Marisol. How are you doing today? I was thinking of Connecticut. I was watching a video and someone mentioned Connecticut. So I was thinking of that.
you came out. How did you get out here again?
My friend.
What type of car does he drive?
Oh, man. It's like a Kia type of car. I don't know if it's a Kia, but it's a small four-door car like that, in that type of model.
Okay. What color?
Hello, Murray. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you?
like 10.
The tank
And was it
Kia.
just the two of you that rolled out together? Did anyone
It was-
roll out from Milwaukee with
No,
you?
it was just us two.
Two of us?
He
You got
said
tan
he said there probably was gonna be some chicks over there. You know, like I said, the Stephanie girl is an older woman. She, you know, likes to party, drink, you know, watch the game. She cooks.
Sure.
Cool, fuck it, let's watch the game. Shit,
I don't know. Hey, thank you, Paula. I love you. I love that you're here. Yeah, he's trying to. I wonder if Jessica or Stephanie, I'm sorry, is where he's basing this information. I think he's basing off his mom. His mom is Stephanie.
I was only going to probably go to my mom's house and watch the game there, and my mom has to go to work. So I was just going to be sitting here like this. Fuck it, man.
I was just gonna go with my mom. You live with your mom. What do you mean I'm just gonna go with my mom? You live there.
Might as well go, you know what I'm saying?
Did he offer to drive?
And at
You
the
had
same
your-
time-
Oh, sorry.
Cool, I can get the money from, you know, that she been holding for me.
Yeah. Did he offer to drive? What? I mean, do you have your own car? Did he offer to
No,
drive?
I don't.
How did you guys come?
I
to
don't
that
own a
conclusion?
vehicle.
Don't own a
So,
vehicle.
nope.
Do you have
That is true. That is not his vehicle. It's his mom's.
any car you can drive at all?
No. I have license.
So you have a.
I do have license, but no vehicle.
That's another lie. You don't have a license. You didn't have a license when they got you. You had an ID, but you don't have a license.
Don't ever use your niece's, nephew's, mom's car or anything like that.
My nephew doesn't have a vehicle. My niece is 14.
Mm-hmm.
So what about your mom?
No, my mom doesn't even know how to drive.
She
That
doesn't have a
doesn't
car,
matter.
doesn't know how to drive.
She doesn't know how to drive.
Does she have
See that dodge that he did right there? They ask him, does your mom have a car? And he dodges the question by saying that she doesn't know how to drive. Answer the question, Darrell.
Never learned.
Okay. Does she have a car that she lets you use at all?
No.
Lie.
Does she have a car at all? Maybe that not that she lets you use.
No.
Does she have a car in her
Lie.
name at all?
I think she did at one point.
Does she right now?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
You know it. That's a lie. You know that is your mom's car. You use it.
I'm not gonna say no because I don't know.
You know.
I honestly don't know. Me and my mom we was kind of having family issues for a while, so we didn't talk for a while. Issues that didn't have nothing to do with this. It was between me and her. So we started back talking when I was in Georgia. So whatever she had going on when I was on the West Coast, coming back to Milwaukee, I don't know. But I can tell you this. My mom is 60-some years old. She's never drove. She doesn't know how to drive. She doesn't even have a license.
Right.
Okay.
She catches the bus to work, which I don't like her.
Which I hate. I hate that your mom has to catch a bus for work. I truly hate that you send your mom, that she lets you borrow your car. She lets you use her backyard as a house. And you send her in the bus to work. Take her. Give her a ride and pick her up every day, you lazy bum.
Doing because Milwaukee.
Sure.
She has to go. She works at Freighter, so she has to go. The way her bus route goes, she has to go way up to like 92nd. Then somewhere she told me they don't even have a bus depot thing.
Mhm.
So it's getting cold as shit, and it's dark out there, and she's just standing out there. And I was just like, damn, I don't want.
Yeah, maybe give her a ride back and forth from work. He helps you. Why don't you help her?
So I'm like, you probably gonna have to change your route to catch the bus from downtown Milwaukee on Wisconsin Street, downtown Milwaukee, and then go up because I don't like her.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't like her doing that.
So you just argued a little bit, and then you're saying you walked away yesterday.
Yeah, I just told her. I'm not finna freaking. It was
Yeah.
people out there. They would tell you, I did not put my hands on this woman. I did not push this woman.
Lie.
I did not choke this woman.
People
I did
as
not
like-
kick this woman. I did not grab this woman. I did not do anything to this woman.
People out there, as in like, just regular old civilians?
Just regular
or, like,
civilians. Just
People
regular,
that know you.
regular civilians.
Did you meet her by yourself?
I met her by myself.
No one from the house went with you?
No one. And there was people walking up and down the street. Like I said, it was people out because it was daytime. So it wasn't like we was just in some secluded area where it was just me and her.
Mm-hmm.
It was people out there, and they.
But anybody that knows you or knows
nobody
her?
that knows me.
Mhm.
Nobody that knows me. I don't know if it was anybody around that knows.
Hey, he keeps flailing his arm. I can't wait. I cannot wait until it starts hurting again.
Knows her, but I know people were walking up and down the street. People were walking around that park.
Sure.
It was like basically we were out in public. Like if we was out in public, if something would have happened, people would, yo, what the hell? Like, where was we gonna go to not be seen?
All right, so I might have missed this. You touched on it. You were at the gas station or the park? I know the park's nearby. You met her at the
No,
gas
I'm saying
station?
the
or
gas
park?
station. No, I met her at the park. The gas
Park.
station was by the area that we were in. The gas station is by that park.
Yeah.
You said that the house of Stephanie was near that gas station, and now it's where you met Erica?
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which car were you in when you met her at the?
I didn't meet her in the car. I walked right over there.
You walked.
I walked right over there to the park, and she was standing like right wherever this entrance to this park is. Like I said, it was people everywhere. So
Yeah.
anybody would see us standing out there. She was standing right there waiting for me. I walked up,
That's a lie.
gave her a hug, and she was just like, well, my friend has my purse, so I don't have the money and all this. I'm like, so you had me
That's
come
a
way
lie.
out here?
Like a power play or something.
That's basically was like, yeah.
Okay.
You know, you basically, you see how fast you caught on to that, and I was just like, you had me come way out here. You know, I ain't even supposed to be around you like that. You had me come way out here to meet you, for you to try to play and shit like this. I said, no, man, I'm gone.
Yeah. So
I'm out.
It was daylight when you met up with her. Was it still daylight pretty much when you walked away from her?
Yeah, it was daylight the whole time. This was broad daylight. That's what I'm saying. Like, people outside, everything going on, people walking around the park. I'm like, anybody would have saw us talking. Anybody would have saw if anything happened.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody would have saw if I did something to her, she did something to me, if I ran from the scene, if I did this, anybody would have seen it.
Do you know how she got out here to meet you out here? She didn't say?
She's apparently been staying out here.
Okay. So were you...
This is what she told our mutual friend. I don't know if that's true.
All right.
I haven't talked to her and haven't seen her in like almost a month.
That's fine.
So I don't know.
You said you don't know where your phone is. We're talking your cell phone, right?
Yeah.
You're not sure. Did you leave it?
He left his phone in the car. Like he was of sufficient mind to take the key of the car, but not enough to take his phone with him. He has two phones.
Do you keep that with you? Is that your phone that you have with you all the time? Because you seem, I don't know where it is. I don't have it. You seem confused. It's missing. Is that something? you take with you?
Yeah.
Like if you go somewhere, do you take your phone?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My mom just got me that phone. It's my first ever iPhone.
Okay.
Oh, what a waste. What a waste of a man. Like, his mom had to give her his first iPhone because he cannot get it. He doesn't work. His mom works at the hospital, so she can afford to get another phone, but he can't.
I don't know if she was using it first kind of thing, but she was just like, I got a surprise for you. No, I never had an iPhone.
Hopefully we'll find it for you. And that's the number with the 610, if I had to call you after
Yeah.
today, the 610, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's why I was asking him. I said, man, when I told them, I said, look, yo, I'm reaching for my ID. That's why I said, how can y'all not find my flip-flops or my phone? I had on some Green Bay Packer flip-flops because it was game day.
It was not the Green Bay Packer flip-flops. I don't remember the name. It was another sports team's name. I don't remember which one is it, but it was not a Green Bay Packers. It was a blue one. The Brewers, the Milwaukee Brewers, I think.
Okay, were you out here at all Saturday?
No,
You never came into Waukesha Saturday?
not at all, sir.
Okay.
That's another lie. Something that he's trying, and he's gonna try when Erica comes back in the videos. He's gonna try to do that again. The whole November 20th. The November 20th event that he says that happened, or maybe it didn't happen. Who knows? But yeah. Milwaukee Brewers. Thank you, Tony.
Is there any reason she would tell us anything different?
Oh, we have two Tonys in the chat. Well, Tony Marquez.
No. Why would she? She know I wasn't out
Hey.
here.
Women are crazy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this woman is that crazy to just. I mean, she will lie. She's shown that, but then she, like I said, she'll just be like, I was mad. I was drunk. I was mad. And sometimes it's just I was drunk, and I'll be like, but do you know you can't?
Marchese. All right.
Because now you making it hard for my family because now they looking at it like we don't want you around her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been back and forth with this woman.
We already heard that, Brooks. Objection. Asked and answered.
For 16 years. That's kind of hard to just be like, I'm just gonna completely just act like you don't exist. You got a child. Like
I hear you.
I'm tied to this woman. We shared so many moments that
Family's important.
yeah. I just don't want her to don't come around me if you're drinking. That's it. We would never have any issues.
You saw his hand movement. We would never have. He's gonna injure both of his shoulders, flailing his arms like that. He's gonna actually injure the shoulder by doing those movements.
Never, unless she drinks.
So after you talked to her, Darrell, where did you go? Do you have they found you. It was cold yesterday. You didn't have a jacket. Did you have a jacket with you?
I didn't initially have a jacket because, like I said, I was riding with somebody else.
Lie.
So I figured.
But you didn't bring one in anticipation of the cold?
I didn't because I figured I'm going from the house right to wherever we're going. So it wasn't like I'm finna hang out with y'all all night type of deal. We was just supposed to be watching the game, having a few cold ones, and then I was getting dropped back off home.
So what happened, Darrell, where you ended up, so I know you say you're not familiar with the area. So
At all.
I'll lay this out for you.
At
So
all.
follow me for a minute. You say you're kind of near this park. I got an idea in my head of where you're talking.
Wait, the Slenderman girl is on the run? The Slenderman trial?
Based on my knowledge of the city. It's right near Stephanie's where you're hanging around watching the game and Marcus is there. You came out here with your phone because you take it with you. How did you end up at this guy's house? Now you said when you walked away from Erica, did she go the other way? You walked away.
From what I remember, she just stood there.
Okay,
She was just standing there like.
Right,
well,
so you
whatever.
walked away and it was over.
It was over.
It was over.
No, she's not telling the truth. Like, he's avoiding talking about Erica and Kirby and this, and Corey. He forgot this whole event that if he were smart, he would have talked about it because they are witnesses. They're going to talk about it. So he's looking like a liar here.
How did you end up at a guy's house asking to use his phone, which is blocks away from Stephanie's? Okay, I can tell you that based on my knowledge of the city, based on approximately where you're telling me it is, without your phone in your shoes. You understand where that's kind of weird? How did you get to be over there? What happened?
Yeah, but what basically happened with that was when I got back over there by old girl house. I just say, because I don't really know Stephanie like that. It's my friend's friend or partner or whatever the case may be.
So now Stephanie and Marcus are having a relationship. The plot thickens.
They was getting into it about pretty much the same thing that I was getting into it with Erica about.
Sure.
I was just like,
Hey,
him,
who's him?
Marcus, him, her, and whoever else, Stephanie.
Was there anyone else there other than?
Yeah, at her house, yeah.
Okay.
A few girls that I didn't know, but they had already said it was gonna be.
I'm still working and listening, but Erica didn't have the money, so he took her EBT food card. Well, yeah. It's so hard to defend someone. I always try to give people, when they are in this kind of situations, try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he makes it so hard.
People over here.
Okay. All right. So
I was pissed because I feel like I just met up with her, with my baby's mama. I just met up with her for absolutely nothing. You tell me, okay, you out here in Waukesha, I'm out here, let's meet up, I got your money, and then I walk over there and you don't have the money.
And
or
I walk
you
over
do
there.
or you don't. You just ain't gonna give it to me. However the case may be. So I'm just like, okay, whatever.
well, hold on.
So when I
know
get
that
back-
got you pissed, but
When I get back over there, I'm pissed.
okay.
They was getting into it, and he like, man, come on, bro, we just finna go. And I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, I just got into it with it. Now y'all into it. He like, man, this bitch tripping. Whatever, let's go. I'm like,
Oh, so Marcus wanted to go. Brooks has to make up that Marcus and Stephanie, who are phantoms, are now. Yeah, he has to mimic his own actions because he cannot come up with something else on the spot.
nah.
Nah.
No. I'm like, I'm out, dog. And I just started
Marcus
walking.
wanted to leave.
He wanted to leave, but I don't know what the fuck he was on.
What do you mean, what he was on?
He probably didn't even get into it with old girl, but he out there like, man, let's just go, bro.
Yeah, and why not just go? Why not leave with Marcus? It was a free ride home. You didn't have to spend money on an Uber.
How long have you known Marcus?
I know Marcus for years. Years.
Okay. I'm gonna be straight with you because you've been asking me for that all along.
Okay, here we go.
That doesn't make sense. And listen to me, okay? Just listen to me.
Yeah, okay. Carpenter is about to go into the aggressive. He let Darrell go on for basically an hour and a half. And now he's gonna go on the offensive.
You go to this house. You leave. That wind was cold as hell.
Not at first.
Well, by the time it was getting later in the day, I mean, after the Packer game, you're talking 3:30, 4 o'clock, it was getting cold. I was outside for a while.
Yeah, about like
So,
3:30, yeah.
by the time you're talking, it was getting cold. All right? Marcus is ready to leave because this bitch is being crazy. He's like, I'm out. You just went through the same experience from what you're telling us. You live in Milwaukee.
I don't know what
Hold on,
exactly
hold on,
happened with
hold
him,
on.
though.
I mean, I told you about me. Lay it out. I know you don't know exactly what happened. But who are you going to trust more? Marcus, who you've known for years, or Stephanie? Why would you walk away, walk all the way down to where you did, leave your phone in the apartment, apparently,
No, I didn't.
along with
leave
your
it. I didn't
sandals,
leave it. I didn't leave it.
and go down to where you were and not take the ride back to Milwaukee? You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
Can you understand?
I don't know if
why
he
that
left and
doesn't
went
make
back to
sense.
Milwaukee.
Hey, thank you for becoming a member. Hey, you got you now have the J on the next to your name. Thank you so much. If you guys want to become members, the button is down there. But yeah, I appreciate it a lot. That means a lot. It's never necessary, but it's always appreciate the support.
Milwaukee, though. I don't know if he did that.
But how are you going to get back if you don't get in the car?
I called an Uber. That's what I did.
So what happened? How did you get all the way to where you went? Because there's all these businesses in between where you were and where you got to. how did you end up at a random house without your shoes and your phone, Darrell?
This is what I'm saying. I had my flip-flops on. I had them.
Okay.
I just said that.
Where did they go?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if...
So they basically when they even though we have several witnesses that saw him without shoes, now he's saying that for some reason his flip-flops disappear when they slam him to the ground.
When they slam me down, they just never... I don't know. I'm knocked on 2 doors, not just the one.
So you had your flip-flops.
I had my Green Bay Packer flip-flops on. Yes.
Green Bay Packer. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't just walking around with no shoes.
Yes, you were. That's a lie. 86.
That didn't happen until after the fact. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
So I guess another question I would have for you is if you had your phone too, correct?
yeah,
Okay, you didn't leave it at the apartment.
no.
Is that basically?
That's why I was telling you it should have been on the grass. Remember, I described the phone to you. I said it's black. It has a cracked screen.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So you think that a bunch of cops that are really good at their job are not going to see your phone laying in the grass?
Why are you asking other people to use their phones? Why is that guy letting
My
you-
phone was dead.
Okay. When did it die?
I have no idea.
Okay.
And I didn't have a charger.
But you used it for the three-way call.
And I used his phone for the 3-way call.
Okay.
Like I said, we got a mutual friend named Michelle.
Ah, Michelle. Michelle is the one that I was thinking. Michelle that lives in Nevada. And she knows Marcus. And she knows Erica. And she knows that you are going to be with Marcus. It doesn't make sense, Brooks.
Me and Erica do. I've known Michelle just as long as I've known Erica. She was the one that was telling me what's going on with you and your baby mama. Y'all not talking because she trying to get in touch with you.
When they slam him, he's on 4-key, gently laying himself into the ground. Yeah, that's the thing. We have video of this, Brooks. Maybe he thought, since Waukesha doesn't carry cameras, maybe he thought that no one's gonna know. But we know.
I said, yeah, I know she probably trying to get in touch with me.
Like-
Well, I'm finna merge y'all. That's how I end up talking to her and telling her I'll walk over and meet you to get the money or whatever, get you a hug, get you a kiss, whatever. I had my flip-flops on then. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't just, because the ways he was making it seem like I was just running around with no shoes to begin with.
Right.
It's
Well,
like,
that's what happened.
no.
I mean, it was pretty cold. You didn't have a jacket or a sweater.
Well, I didn't have a jacket to begin with.
Okay.
I didn't have a jacket to begin with, but I'm saying my shoes, I had flip-flops.
But you had a jacket before? Or
I never had a jacket.
Okay.
I had
He didn't. Well, he technically didn't have a jacket. He had a sweater, a gray sweatshirt.
flip-flops.
Alright.
Green Bay Packer
Flip-flops, no
flip-flops.
jacket.
Right, because I didn't feel like I was going to be, like, I'm not going to be outside. Well, I'm thinking I'm not going to be outside. If I'm just going from a car to a house, it's no reason for me to have a coat on, or at least that's how I'm thinking. I always do that. That's just like if I had a car and I know I'm finna go somewhere and I'm like, I'm just going from here to there. Well, it's no reason for me to just get all bundled up and do all this and that. There's no reason for
Were there
me.
still
Well, I will still do it. I still, if I know that it's going to be late, I will take a sweater and just carry it around, just in case. I would rather that to be cold.
a bunch of people out when you left? When you left her
It
house?
was still daytime.
Okay,
it was
you said there were a
still
bunch of
daytime.
people when you were talking to Erica. There were still a bunch of people when you left Stephanie's.
When I was I wasn't talking.
When you left Stephanie's,
It was still daytime.
it was still daytime?
Yes.
Okay. Were there still a lot of people out?
It was
Kinda
still
like
it was still people out.
Okay.
It was still people out. Not a lot in that area. By the park, it was a lot of people out.
Okay.
Like I said, it looked like something was, I don't know what the hell. But it was a lot of people out. And it was, like I said, it was people, it was older couples walking down the street. It was younger people walking down the street.
It
People
looked
just,
like an event or something was going on?
I don't know, but it kind of seemed like it was a lot, like it was something going on to where it was vibrant, because there was a lot of people everywhere.
Walking
everywhere.
up and down the street.
Everywhere. It's people. That's why I'm saying, like, if I got into a fight with her right there, it would be impossible for somebody to not be like, hey, this guy's fighting this chick or whatever the case may be. Like,
Darrell, what you fail to understand is that things happen in a snap of a second. Like, you just have to reach your arm and do this, which is what you did. You just did this, and you slap her, and you hit her. So no one's gonna see that and report it. It's not like you were in a fist fight with her.
how could somebody not see something?
How long was it between leaving Stephanie's and those cops yelling at you at the door of that guy's house?
Was it dark when they yelled at you?
Yeah, by the time they came, it was dark.
Okay.
But we had been sitting out there. We had been sitting out there for a minute, me and the guy. We was sitting right there on the porch. We was just sitting there.
Define how long.
That's a lie. He told you that to get out of his house after a few minutes.
Estimate.
Maybe 20, 30 minutes, maybe.
Nope.
Okay.
It wasn't long, but it was long enough for, like, 'cause like I said, he let me use his phone. We sat on the porch. We were sitting right there, just like this, just sitting on the porch.
Oh, I will. I don't have HBO Hulu, but I'm sure I can find the documentary. I'll give it a look. It sounds interesting. I haven't seen any of it.
Well, I called me an Uber. I called the Uber. I said, look, man, I let him know. I said, look, I ain't trying to rob you or nothing like that. Because when I knocked on the door, he kind of was like, whoa. I'm like, look, I don't got no weapons. I'm not trying to break in your house. I'm not trying to rob you. Nothing like that, dog. I just need to call an Uber. That's it. I'm not, he was just like, okay, I'll come out. Boom. I need an Uber to, what's your address? He told me the address. And we was just sitting there waiting. That's how I was going to get back home. I told him, I said, I got the money on my card. I'm not asking you for no money. I just need to use your phone.
You didn't have money on your card, Brooks. Hello, Tony. Hey, we have 3 Tonys now. Hello, Tony. How are you doing today? But yeah, he didn't have money on his card. And it didn't matter because he was going to use his mom's money to call the Uber. So it doesn't matter how much money you'd had or not have.
That's it. That was it. That was all. And then from there, we sat on the porch and just shot the shit out.
I'm saying, you told me last night he was cool with that. Like, he wasn't,
Yeah,
he wasn't being weird. He was just like, oh yeah, I'll help you out.
Yeah, we just sat there on the porch.
All right.
And he did ask me, he said, do you need a jacket? I said, no, I'm straight. Like, I'll be home as soon as the Uber come. I know it's probably going to cost me probably like $40 to get from me. I'm guessing. I don't know, but.
Hello, Julie. How are you doing today? Why were they driving around when the gas tank was? I don't know. I don't know what would you. I will get anxiety of having my car. I don't have a car right now, but if I had a car and it was low on gas, I will have anxiety of it running out of gas. I will not drive like that. Thank you for all the work you put in your videos. I really look forward to them. Thank you so much for checking them out. That's what matters the most. I truly make them for you guys to see them and maybe just put a little smile on your face. That's my job. I love that you did the counting. Yeah, I mean, it's something that I think I was wondering, or someone in the comments was telling me to how many objections did he have, and I was like, let's start counting them. Oh yeah, I saw the movie. I saw the movie, Gene. But yeah, and then someone suggested that I do the grounds counter, and I was like, yeah, I can do both. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's the end result.
Probably, but I had enough on my card to where I knew I can get home. And that was the main thing. I'm like, I'm just going home. she can keep the money or whatever. I didn't even try to
Right.
contact her further. I just was like, I'm gone. I'm calling this
Yes.
Uber and I'm going home. That's it.
Let me ask you this, Darrell. So you weren't out in Waukesha Saturday, just Sunday,
Yes, sir.
right?
Lie,
Okay. Nothing physical yesterday.
lie.
Like I told you, you're a part in the investigation. There's a lot of parts, right? To any investigation, there's
Investigation
people we talk.
for-
Well, this domestic abuse thing I'm telling you about, right?
Okay.
He's still trying to get out of Carpenter what he's under investigation for. And Carpenter is not letting him have any of it.
Okay.
So wait.
Hold on. Let me
Oh,
let me
okay.
go.
I'm sorry. I just
talked
had a
about-
question, but
You talked about being a religious man, right?
I could do better.
God.
I could
We all
definitely do
could.
better.
We all could.
I'm
Yes,
not.
you can.
We all could.
None of us are perfect.
That's why.
Yesterday was a mistake. I should have just freaking watched the game and just
Yeah.
fucking went home.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
And that's the thing. What do they teach us in Christianity, Darrell? That they teach us that we're broken, right? We're sinners. Even when we're born sinners. We're broken. That's why
Psalm
we're
51,
so
17.
thankful for God's grace and forgiveness, right? When we ask for it, even though we don't deserve it. But when we ask for it, He gives it. All right? You're a father. You got 3 children. 18, 14?
Oh, poor Detective Carpenter. He's trying to appeal to Darrell's human side. He's him as a person. It's so naive. He doesn't have a soul, Carpenter. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. Hello, Kate. How are you doing?
And 7.
Yes, sir.
All right, you got a mama that raised you well, and a God you believe in.
Absolutely.
All right, and all of them are. Here's the thing they'll all want is to tell that you're telling the absolute whole truth and nothing but the truth, right?
Absolutely.
So help you God, right? Sound
Absolutely.
familiar? We've all heard that, right? And I just have concerns if I fact check that Darrell's not telling me the truth.
Yeah.
You don't have a car, so Marcus had to bring you out. You don't own a car, your mom doesn't own a car, right? So Marcus had to bring you out. So why did we find you with a car key in your pocket?
Oh, he gave him a little bit. Now explain this. After all the lies that you have told me, explain why you have a key on your pocket.
It wasn't in my pocket. I don't even know where.
Ah, that's a lie.
They said that was laying on the ground.
That's
They
your-
never said that. It's so bizarre how he just sat there knowing alone that he has had to run over a bunch. Yeah, it's so incredibly. I don't believe it.
yours.
Yeah. It should have been by my
It was yours. Finally, he said something truthful. It was yours.
ID.
Yeah, it's yours. It's your car key, okay?
Yeah.
Because it goes to a Ford Escape in your mom's name covered in Waukesha. Okay. Listen, Darrell.
Hello, Ladybug. Hey, Jason, thanks for all the hard work you put on these videos. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna be able to tell you. I'll tell you on the video. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates that on this week, right? Is this Thursday?
I'm trying to be as open and honest with you as I can be. You know, I'm Christian too, and believe me, I'm not perfect. And neither are you. And I'm not calling you a terrible man. I'm not saying you were out yesterday hunting, and just let me finish. But you did not walk to that house. You did not walk to that house. You did not come here in a tan Kia. You didn't.
And who?
You did not come out here in a tan Kia. Okay? You've got a key in your pocket to a car in your mom's name. Okay? And that key works for that car.
Ooh. Can you imagine what's going on right now on Darrell's head? Like, he got caught right now. They know the information. They know, and he knows that it's true. But can you imagine what's running there? The little rabbit that's spinning around in his head is going like, "Oh God, what am I going to say to this?"
For the love of God, Marcus. For yourself, for your family. You know what happened yesterday. For the people. Tell me what happened.
Well, what?
With the car.
With what? This guy.
What am I being
With your
investigated
mom's
for?
car. You were driving goofy. People called in. You drove out of there in your mom's car, the red car. You're driving a little silly, probably because you're pissed. You met up with Erica in the car at the park. Now, initially, I believe you told us the gas station. Do I have that right?
No.
And then you changed it to the park. So that's an
No,
inconsistency.
no, I said the house was by the gas station.
Yeah, he said that the house was by the gas station. That's true. That's a lie, but that's true.
When you said what was by.
You said you went
Walmart.
and it was by a gas station. That's where you met her.
No. I said I met her at the park.
Okay.
At a
Well,
creek.
you met her,
I did say that.
You met her at the park in your mom's car. A red Ford Escape.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said. I think the Detective Carpenter mixed up right there. Hey, yeah, we finally passed over 100. So whoever said under 100, it was a valiant effort. You trust Darrell more than we do, but it was over 100.
She got in, you talked, and what you're telling me seems pretty consistent, that there was nothing physical between the two of you.
No, I did. No,
But you met her in the car.
I didn't put my hands on her or nothing.
But
like
you
that.
met
It's
her
a
in
lie.
the car.
Tim, what's going on, man?
Asking you a question.
Just be.
You were out there
Just tell
driving
me
kind
what's
of
going
crazy.
on,
Some
man.
people said you were driving kind of crazy. We got reports of it. You got the key, you got the car. Did you take the car or did your mom give you the car? I know you know what car I'm talking about.
I just want to know. So
Some people
Now, listen,
reported, you had all those
okay,
people
no,
out
no,
there,
no,
and they
no, no.
reported that
No.
car driving a bit erratic.
I know what you're saying. All I'm saying is this. We all been straight up with each other.
No. We all have been straight up with each other. No. That's a lie. Neither you nor the cops has been straight up with each other. So,
You knew it was more to what you was asking me yesterday.
yes.
Didn't know
That
for
would
sure.
explain the FBI and all that, right?
So Darrell now is starting to get it. Now he's starting to get that they knew what he was up to.
They're not here today. So if it's that big a deal, you don't see them here today.
Come on, Carp.
Carp,
We've been
come on, Carp.
You guys met in the car in the park.
We've been
Yeah,
cool,
that's all.
man, the whole time. If I did something
Yeah.
wrong,
That's why they were
serious-
here. But do you see them here today? They're not here today.
Yeah, but y'all lied to me, man.
Oh, feel bad for Darrell. Someone lied to poor old Darrell. I feel so sad. They betray his trust.
You made it seem like they just come for no reason.
Well, here's the thing, Darrell.
And I'm like, what
Hey,
if it's
Listen
is
to
that
me for a minute.
I apologize.
I can give you a clean slate
I
here.
apologize.
Because you have lied to us as well.
Yeah.
Because you came out here in the red Ford Escape. Okay, that is what you came out here in. You had the key. Alright? So what I want to do is try to give us all a chance to reset. Understand what I'm saying? Start over. Because you're not giving us an accurate story. You didn't ride out with Marcus in a tan car. You said your mom doesn't have a car. I've just told you we've disproven that. All right? I don't know what kind of woman she is. I don't know what you all been through. But you were seen in the car driving kind of acting a fool. Okay? In basically the same area that you've already been able to describe to me. I'm just trying to figure out how and why it happened. What made you tear out of there? What made you so mad where you're like, fuck it, and you raced on out of there? And then people call, man, this guy's driving around here kind of fast.
He's stumped. It's really rare to see Darrell Brooks out of words. And right now he's so offended and he doesn't know what to say because they got him. And he knows that they got him. He knows that right now they know about the car. They know about what he was doing and he cannot say anything about it. He doesn't have a lie ready for this.
All I want to know, like I said, y'all been cool with me. Am I charged with anything? That's all I want to know. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Right now,
Listen. I was
you were driving a bit
so
reckless.
listen.
Might
I
be an
was so,
OWI.
listen. No, I don't drink.
You said
You had a couple cold ones during the game.
No, yeah, but I'm saying the hard alcohol
Okay.
is not my thing. I was not drunk. When you get the blood back, it's not going to be any alcohol in it.
Okay.
THC, for sure, because I smoke. And if it stays in your system for 30 days, then it's going to be in there.
Lost. Like you need something to get out of your system. You will have it in your system 24/7.
No hard alcohol. I wasn't drunk.
Okay.
All I was saying was it just felt like let's railroad this dude.
Oh, the expression, one of the worst expressions that you can say. Like railroad him. Like he's saying that someone is trying to get over him, to run him over. Or Darrell is getting ran over. Get a little bit, let that sink into your brain. Darrell Brooks is mad that someone is trying to run him over. And this is just a metaphor. Correct.
Because that's how it felt.
When?
The whole process yesterday. And I know you guys are a little bit different than Milwaukee. I would never, two different departments, two different things. I get it. But Milwaukee would have just been like, look, we want to talk to you about this what you're charged with, this and this and this what you're looking at. With y'all, it was kind of like, y'all know, but y'all just not going to say nothing.
There were a lot of things going on yesterday. That's not a lie. A lot of officers were busy on other stuff. So
And it was not
and they
a lie that
weren't
we had to
they
talk
weren't
to
able
her.
to find her. They knew you had talked to her, but they weren't. She didn't call it.
All I'm
Someone
saying
else
is
called
she
it.
didn't say I hit her, did she?
Yesterday, no.
He's so worried about Erica and what they're gonna charge him over that he's missing the whole point of the car. He still have an answer about him being inside that for escape.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because I'm like, I did not. So that's, at least y'all know that
Mhm.
that much. I did not put my hands on this woman at all. Not a choke, not a kick, not a slap, not a punch, not
That's a lie.
a push, not a grab.
Not yesterday, right.
I did not touch her.
Right. So what had you so mad? Because you had your mom's car, or I don't know if you use it. Who uses it? You got the key in the car. Is it hers? Is it yours that she lets you use? Let's clean that part up. Whose car is it?
It's my mom's car.
Okay.
Here we go. We're starting to tell the truth now. After 100 lies, over 100 lies, now we're starting to say truths.
How often do you drive it?
Not very much.
That's a
The
lie.
red Ford Escape?
It's all I want to know. Please. Just please. Whatever you can't tell me, I understand. I understand. All I want to know, just so I can have a peace of mind, just for my girls, man. What am I looking at?
Starting to talk about his children for sympathy. he always uses them as a shield. He doesn't care about them, but he uses them as a shield.
Well, the fact you were kind of racing around up and down the street, that's the first part. Right?
Right.
So, we're not quite there yet. I'm trying to figure out if I've got all my facts right first. So, this wasn't a three-way call. Let's back up to there for a second. How did you come to meet her in the park?
So y'all can't tell me nothing.
They're telling you stuff. He just told you that we're gonna talk about it when we get to it.
Well, you were driving. He told you yesterday they took the blood.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So I mean,
he was gonna take that
there's
anyway.
no OWI there.
The OWI.
Got some reckless driving.
Reckless driving.
Yeah, because you kind of accelerated out of there. Why did you tear out of the park so fast?
Reckless driving.
See, as soon as he got something to complain about, he latches onto that. That's why they don't want to tell him nothing, because he gets so distracted over minimal stuff.
Why'd you tear out of the park so fast?
So you don't gotta tase me, dude.
Sorry. Just to replace it with my hand.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to do nothing crazy here.
Like, you will do something. You think that you can do something against these two officers? They don't need a taser. They can just blow a little bit of wind over your way and you will be on the ground.
I've been tased before, so when I see that, it's like, whoa, you don't have to do that, man. I already got slammed on my shoulder.
My bad. There was nothing there.
Okay.
That was just me resting my hand.
I'm just saying.
Nope.
I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to try to run. I'm not going to try to hurt anybody or myself or anything.
That's my bad. There was nothing. There's no message there.
No. What am I looking at?
All right. This is a key part of this interview, because Darrell, the detective Carpenter, is out of the office now. Like, he sees Carpenter as the enemy. So, what he's gonna do right now is appeal to the good cop. Like, the bad cop is Carpenter, the good cop is I don't remember the name of this officer, but now he's gonna try to appeal to the good cop and try to get information out of him.
I don't have a problem with telling you everything you need to know. I just want to know what I'm looking at, just for my kids' sake, so I can just at least.
So we're fact collectors. Like I was telling you before, my job isn't to pin something on you that you didn't do. My job is to figure out what happened, what the truth is. And as he was explaining before, there's, one version, somebody else's version. In the case of the domestic stuff, Erica, what she said to the officers, what you're telling us, and sometimes, most of the time, the truth somewhere in the middle. So our job is to collect all that. At this time, you're not being charged with anything. Nothing's up at the DA's office.
Yeah, it's not their job to charge him with anything. The investigators, the detectives right now, the only thing that they're trying to do is get information out of you. But they are not the party involved with charging you with anything.
I haven't written any report. Jay hasn't written any report.
That's what I was saying, because I'm still like, I haven't had a chance to talk to anybody. So I was just kind of like, if I did get the opportunity, I'm going to call, obviously, home to see if my girls are, see if my girls are okay. So what am I supposed to tell them? Like, what's going on? I don't know what I'm facing. I don't know if I'm even coming home. I don't know. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of the point of this.
Oh, that's Detective Hill, Marisol? Thank you.
This interview with you talking to us, so we can get that background, and if there are charges, that they're appropriate. Like we said, Erica intoxicated, troublemaker, previously recanted about stuff. That's stuff that we're going to go look into. In Milwaukee, you ever had this lady call and say, hey, that was garbage that I said? You know, you told us that she's done that in the past.
She does it every time.
Right.
And that's like I said, you said you talked to her, right?
No.
No,
They never say that they talk to her.
I didn't talk to her. We listened to the interview.
You want any more of this to eat?
That fish sandwich.
That fish
It's in a bigger bag.
Oh,
The little bag you
I
can
just brought them
throw.
both. I didn't ask.
Okay.
So like I said, we're just here collecting the facts. That's the point of this interview.
They brought him the fish sandwich. Like if it's wrong if you eat the sandwich at the beginning when it's just done, but now he's gonna eat a cold fish sandwich.
To collect facts, because I don't want to tell you that, you know, you're charged with X, Y, Z if you didn't do X, Y, Z. We got to collect it. It's all fact gathering.
I just feel like y'all know more than what y'all say though, and that's what has me like why should I cooperate when there's no cooperation with me? Nothing I'm saying is gonna help me.
I mean, like, it doesn't make sense to you that we're trying to gather the facts.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying it just.
Wait, that fish sandwich have some bites in it. He said that he never eat any of it, and I see some bites in that sandwich. And that's another lie. I'm adding that to the lie counter. He said that he didn't eat any of it, and I see some bites in that sandwich.
Doesn't make sense, you know.
Okay.
What you guys are doing. I'm just saying.
All right.
I don't want to get railroaded
I'll get that lie for you, Kelly.
by people not being honest. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't know what I'm looking at, it's like, what the hell? Like, why should I just sit here and be like, oh, this is everything and blah 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 blah, and then people come back and be like, okay, now so now we're gonna charge you with this and this and this and this and this when y'all knew this from the door.
Well, we don't know that we're going to charge you. That's, again, the fact
And
gathering.
it's like,
we're
dude.
asking the questions about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why we ask the questions, so that we can figure it out. Like I said, our goal isn't to get you in trouble and pin anything and everything on you. Our goal is to find out the truth about what happened. You know a version of events that happened, and we want to hear that from you, so that we understand that version of events.
By me being 100% honest, I'm still going to get charged with not being honest.
Well, you're not being 100% honest, Brooks. Like, this counter above me shows how honest you are being. I'm sorry. I should have put a counter of lies versus truths. But I'm sure that the truth counter is like 3 or 4 at most. At most.
Being obstructing?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
That's not
You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm only doing that.
I'm not doing that.
My thing is, I know that I didn't put my hands on this woman. I know.
That's a lie.
Like I said, I love this girl, man. Like,
That's a lie.
Regardless to anything, we gonna end up being together. That's why I don't understand why we go through, like, why people can say something that they know didn't happen and you still get jammed up for it.
Right.
I don't think it's right.
No, and that's why we're asking those questions, so you don't get
I
jammed
think
up
she
any
should have
further.
just been like, look, man, because I haven't been even talking to her. I haven't been trying to get in contact with her. I haven't been trying to reach out to her. I haven't been doing any of that, but she's been doing it with me.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that, yeah, you do have some money in mind that you were holding for me.
Lie.
I do need that at this point. But don't make it seem like I'm just the type of guy that just wake up in the morning and just want to beat the hell out of you. Like, I'm not that type of dude.
No, I know.
And you know,
That's
and
a
she
lie.
knows this.
I don't believe that you are. But what the picture that you're painting for me is that yesterday she did that to you. Hey, I got money. I got your money. You go, she doesn't have your money. You get mad. You do the right thing. You didn't hit her. You didn't succumb to any of those.
At all.
Right.
I did not put my hands on this woman at all. I'm sorry about that.
No problem. You didn't do any of the things that lesser men would do when they get pissed off at their ladies that's dicking them around.
I know how to.
So you got mad.
I know how to remove myself.
Right. So you got mad and you removed yourself.
And something else that they got my attention now that he's eating is, why does he have the face mask right now? Why is he wearing it right now? Like, I can get it during the trial with that he had the face mask because he doesn't want to be seen by all the expressions that he does. But why does he have it now?
But when you removed yourself, you tore out of there in the car in your mom's Escape, and you were driving.
Where were you going?
Goofy.
Where were you going when you left? When you pulled away in the car?
This is my thing. Anything that I say, I've been through this too many times. I try to be cooperative, straight up with, and then I'll come back and I still have a million charges.
Well, yeah, but you're not cooperative. If you lie, that's not cooperation.
And nobody was straight up with me. And it's like, nobody don't have to lie to me. If I'm facing some serious charges, I'm facing some serious charges. If I'm not, I'm not.
Sound logic by Mr. Darrell.
I just be wanting to know the truth. They don't even have to tell me what the charges are.
Mm-hmm.
Just, hey man, it's kind of bad. Or, hey man, like, you keep showing us the real. We wipe this off and you just give me, you know what I mean? And then we go from there. That's different. But every time I go through this, even when I know, I'm like, okay. Like I just went through this with her. And I'm like, I know I didn't do nothing. It's no reason for me not to, talk to the guy or the police guy or whatever. So I know I didn't do anything. I know she's going to sit up and be like she was just drunk, she was mad, which she did, which I told him she was going to do. And this guy was just like, oh, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah. Come back and I got 7, 8 charges. And I'm like, what?
So your issue right now with us is you feel like we're not sharing.
I'm getting railroaded.
Okay.
I know I am. No,
You're not.
y'all not telling me what's really going on.
Right.
But we're not getting the full truth either.
I know. But and what I was saying was,
He just admitted that he was lying. Like, I know that you're not getting the full truth. I'm lying to you, but you are not being straight with me either.
I get that an issue. So when you left, you guys met in the car. You didn't walk there. She got in the car.
If I tell you everything that happened, are y'all going to be straight up with me about what I'm facing? That's all I want to know.
Well,
I don't want to know
understand.
anything else. I don't need you guys to tell me, hey, man, this is this, that is that, this is this. I just want to know.
So I don't know the entirety right now.
Just for the fact that, like I said, my girls.
Yeah, no, I got you. I don't know the entirety right now.
Your girls don't care about you, Darrell. You don't live with them. You have barely any contact with them. So why did you care about that?
So while I'm here, a couple of officers talked to Erica. I'm not the only one working on it, so I don't know everything. I got a report to a boss, so I don't know exactly everything that's going to be yet. And that part's not a lie. I don't know exactly everything that's going to be yet. I'm just trying to figure out to get to that point where I can have a clear idea and call who I need to call to get some of the information to find that all out. I'm trying to get.
Hello, Kay. Hello, Nancy. Yeah, I mean, he wants to get information out of them, anything that can be got off them, because he's really scared. He's scared right now, but he doesn't know if he has to be that scared. So he's just fumbling his words in order to try to get them to tell him stuff.
Get a clear idea of what really happened regarding you and her, and when you drove away, where you were going, or did you not know? You know what I'm saying? Because right now I don't know everything.
Wow.
Because I'm out here and they're out there. On Waukesha.
Right, and I'm like, how long do I gotta sit in this? Where are we at?
Skego.
How long do I gotta sit in these jails before I can call somebody, get a phone call, let my daughters know, hey man, I don't know what's going on, but it's good to hear your voice. Are y'all okay?
Yeah, we're trying to get to that point, Darrell, but the question I asked you when you left, where were you did you know or did you not know? Were you just mad and you left? Where were you going when you initially drove off? That's easy. If you didn't know where the hell you were going, or you didn't have an idea, or you didn't have a particular destination in mind, so be it. And we've been talking a couple hours. You want to sit and eat a minute?
I wish they had some Tylenol.
He's asking for Tylenol now for his excruciating. He remembered. Hello, Tommy. He remembered that his shoulder was sore now. So he's sore from all his movement that he was doing for the last 2 hours.
I've been trying to fight this pain, man, since.
They might, I don't know.
They show.
I don't know how. Did you ask them?
Yes.
So they don't?
They just said they'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. It hurt worse now than it did yesterday, or last night, rather.
Yeah, it's going to be sore.
It's definitely sore.
There's no doubt about that.
Oh, my God.
Take a break and see if we can round up some Tylenol, let him eat.
Yeah, we can see if we can. How about we see if we want me to see if I can find some?
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Let me see if I can find some.
It's so many things going through my mind right now. The pain that
You don't know.
I didn't even know she called where.
She didn't call. I think
the cops or.
Yeah, someone else did. I know you said you lost your phone, or you didn't know where it went dead, and now you don't know where it is. If we find it, so we know it's yours, can get it back to you. I know you said it's cracked, but
no. Well, the screen is cracked, but it has a. I don't think it went all the way to the glass.
The code?
So his mom just gave him his first iPhone and he cracks the screen? What kind of a slob you are? I mean, I had my phone. I don't have my phone right now, but I have a phone. I have this phone for like, I don't know, 6 years or something, and the screen is still there. I think it's dead right now. Oh no, see, the screen is there. It's not cracked at all. And his mom gives him a new phone, and he cracks it.
So we know it's yours, and if we can try to return it.
It doesn't have a number code. You have to.
Can you draw it?
Do it with that.
Can you draw it?
It's dead. It's not even.
No, you don't. You don't draw. In an iPhone, you don't draw the stuff. That's only on Android.
It'll turn on.
Well, yeah, but
We don't want to give it to somebody
charge
else.
it. We don't want to give it to somebody else. It's like.
It's a 7.
I draw the keypad right there.
Typically, it's 6.
The phone is dead. So,
Like I said, we can charge it. I don't want somebody else to say, "Oh, that's my phone."
You
Now we're
draw
giving
it?
your property to somebody else.
wait a
You know what I
minute.
mean?
So that sounds like y'all got my phone.
They have your phone. They have everything, Darrell.
If we find it. I didn't say we had. I said if we find it.
It's a 7.
All right. So in that direction. Okay. All right.
Very, very good one, Tony. His phone has facial recognition. It cracked when Darrell looked at it. I never crack a phone. However, I did manage to drop that one and crack it in a case. An iPad. Yeah, but I mean, the iPad is harder to handle. A phone, it just fits in your hand and you grab it. The iPad is more like a two-hand thing.
So this way down? Okay. No, I don't know if they have it now, but if we find it, you don't have it, so I would think be in somewhere in the area of that house.
Man, wow.
So you want us to look for some Tylenol?
Yeah, it would be good to just kill some of this pain. But I just, like I said, man, I don't want you guys to be like, man, it's just so much going through my head. The main thing I'm thinking about is my girls, man. Mm-hmm. And you know, man, Erica, man, I love that girl, man, and like, there's no reason for her to put me in this type of position because
there's no reason for her to put me in this type of position. So it's still Erica's fault. He still cannot take ownership of that.
You know I didn't put my hands on you. You know I did. Yeah. Not one thing, like I said, not a slap, not a punch, not a kick, not a push, not a choke, a grab. I didn't snatch her up, or you know what I'm saying? Nothing. I wouldn't even been around you if you didn't say you had my money. I would have never came around her. I would have just let it play out, and then, you know, eventually we're gonna talk. That's smart. We're gonna talk. We're gonna.
By the way, I'm not gonna be able to stand for the whole interview today. We're gonna have to do another live stream to finish the interview. We're gonna stop when they leave and he tries to use the phone. So just so you guys know, I'm not gonna be able to do the whole thing, but we're gonna go almost halfway.
Eventually, be back around each other. Our only problem is when she drinks. When she drinks, that's when everything goes left.
Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell so you guys know when I go live. I don't really know when I can go live. I have to have a day off. But yeah, be sure to subscribe.
That's the only time me and her ever have issues. The only time. Like, she's not a bad woman, man. It's just that alcohol. It just, I don't know what it does to her. She's been drinking for a long time, and it just makes her. You would be like, I don't even know this person, and then when she's sober again, I'm sorry, I'm this, I'm that. She's crying, she's this, she's that.
Why are we back again with this? We move on. We move past the Erica stuff. We are at the car now.
And it's like, I love you anyway. I just want you to stop drinking. You know, that's it. Just stop drinking, man. You
get rid of that stuff, right?
Man, man, we've lost so much. Not just me and her. We've both lost so much because of it. You know, it's to the point, like I said, where my mom's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. If she drinking, she can't be. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like that because we all family.
Yeah. Your mom's a pretty good judge of character and whatnot.
Yeah, and I'm just like, come on, man. Like,
that's a lie.
We gonna be together anyway.
Wow, he's very sure of that.
So why keep having me go through all this and that when you know I'm trying my hardest to get back on track, man. I'm tired of sitting in places like this, being cuffed, getting my freedom taken from me. I'm tired of it.
Oof. Well, sorry, Darrell, but he seems like he's gonna be that forever.
I'm not a bad dude, man.
Oof. I'm gonna count that as 2 lies.
I don't run around here robbing people and carjacking people and some of this shit. I don't sell drugs. I'm not into none of that shit.
No, no one here said you were.
I know. I'm just saying. You know, I'm not into none of the garbage.
No one here said you were.
It's just I have a freaking problem with my baby mama because me and her love each other and she drinks and we won't stay away from each other. That's my biggest thing right now.
Right.
Is the fact that you can't expect me to just throw 16 years just down the drain and be like, oh, I'm just going to act like she doesn't exist. I'm not going to do that to her. And then that's only going to hurt my daughter because my daughter is like, she really pushes for that. I want you guys to work it out. I want you guys to get along more. I want you guys to... And if I'm telling my daughter, oh, I'm not messing with your mama, blah, 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 it's going to hurt her too. And, you know, I want to be happy, but I want my girls and my kids to be happy. And I'm saying all my girls, Mom, Erica, my daughters.
Notice that he never talks about his son. He's always about his daughters, but he never mentioned his son. Why?
Just want what's best for him.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you seem like no one's saying you're a terrible guy here, Darrell.
I am saying that. And I know most of my most of the people that are in chat or people that are gonna see this later think that he's a terrible guy.
But you don't. I'm just asking for you to make sure you're being straight about everything with Erica and how you got out here. You want us to go? What were you gonna say?
I said, yeah, I know what you. It's just, man, it's just hard. It's just hard going through. It seemed like I just can't catch a break, man.
Poor Darrell. Everything is bad for him. It's so heartbreaking to watch him just be sad.
It's one of my open cases is almost 2 years old. I've been fighting this, and I've been getting everything back on track. Had my job, lost that from just being, like I said, I didn't get fired or anything, and I wasn't the only person that got laid off, so it wasn't just a me thing. A lot of people lost their job.
Yeah, COVID was hard. I had to work with half pay for a while. Like, we all had to make sacrifices, Darrell. But we didn't have to do illegal stuff to move on.
And it seemed like right when I'm right, I can feel it, like I'm gonna turn that corner, everything's gonna line up. Something happens. And it's like, what am I doing to deserve it? I can see if I was, involved with a lot of the shit that goes on in Milwaukee. I can see that.
But you're not.
I'm not. I'm still getting fucked over. You know what I mean? It's like, man. Man, dude. All I keep seeing is my baby girl's face. I just keep seeing it's like a replay.
Aww. Do you guys feel bad? Like watching Darrell like this, thinking about his daughters, just laying down with those dreads after what he did. Don't you feel bad for him? Am I a bad person for not feeling bad right now? I don't think so.
Your 14-year-old or your youngest?
My 7-year-old. She's like a daddy's girl. Like,
And why you don't spend time with her?
Like, I don't even think I could stress it. Like, I couldn't even stress it. Like a daddy's girl.
Right.
And it just, man, I'm just, besides physically hurting, I'm just like, my heart is hurting, man, because I keep having to go through stuff like this and being away from her. I'm missing her grow up, man. My mom's getting older. Tomorrow ain't promised. Something can happen to her, and I'm in a situation like this, and I can't even help my family. I can't even help, God forbid, if something was to happen to my mom, I can't even help her. You know what I'm saying? It's like...
Yeah, Darrell, you're a waste of a human being. We know that. But that's the life that you chose for yourself. No one made you do this. You chose your own path.
It's a lot of things that I think about because I'm getting older. And it's like, My mom ain't gonna always be here. You know, my sister died when she was 31. I've been helping raise her kids since. Her son is grown now, but she still got a 14-year-old. That she never even got a chance to see her son walk across the stage. I got a chance to see my son do that. That's a proud moment. Like, I got my son through high school.
You
now I'm
didn't.
waiting on the
You
girls,
didn't.
man. It's just
Oh my
like,
God,
it's
that's
so-
another lie. You didn't put your son through high school. He did it himself. If he finished high school, that's his accomplishment, not yours.
Much for me to look forward to, but it's like this woman, man, and I love her to death, man. I want her to be my wife, man, but I just wish somebody could tell her that.
What difference will it make if she was your wife?
Like, I wish somebody could really tell her, like, man, this dude loves you, man. Why are you doing this to this guy, man? He literally wants to marry you. 16 years, man, off and on. I'm not gonna go mess with nobody else, man. That's the person that I want to be with, but I'm not gonna continue to be the scapegoat because you want to drink. And when you know I don't, you making it seem like I just beat up on you. Like I'm just like you're a punching bag or something. I don't wake up and be like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna hit you. Well, I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
It's like almost like I'm demonized here. Like,
I'm not saying you're a demon.
no, not you, not
I am.
not y'all
Yeah.
saying that. But it's just I feel that way
We're
because
just
it's
trying to just.
I know you heard that. Oh my God.
Yeah, you popped your arm.
Oh, that fucking hurt.
Sure.
If that hurt, why would you do that?
I know you heard that.
I heard it. Didn't check.
We're gonna go check with them. Maybe they'll listen to us a little bit better. Maybe.
Fuck.
You want us to check?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, give us a minute.
See
what we got.
Dude, it gotta be something wrong, man. How in the hell is it?
Sometimes sprains will pop too.
Yeah, but why is it hurting like this? And they say there's nothing.
Because
Dude,
sprains can actually be more painful than a break.
whatever
Whatever
they did, it hurt so bad.
They did nothing.
You want to keep the food? Why don't you keep the food and the soda, and we'll be back in a few.
God.
Acting. They left. And phone. Look at them, the papers. See if they say something. Look out. Lift the phone. No more pain. Using his hand. It has line. Let me dial up. Oh, he hears them back. Oh. Such a bad actor in many ways. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is gonna be it for today. We're gonna have to do another one of these in order to finish the interview. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, rest of your weekend. Expect another video tomorrow morning. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, I'll see you then. But it's been a blast. It's been really fun to hang out with you guys today. I'll see you on the next one. But always remember that you're great, that you matter, and that I'm really happy that you're here. Good night, Christine. Good afternoon, everyone. Have a great one. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.